Oh my god, it's like the TF2 thing, the meme where they're interviewing the heavy and he's all blacked out. He's like, I'm not afraid of that, but that thing scares me.
Of any man, but that thing scares me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's just like Bullfango.
You should do real world monster hunting. I think you should buy a giant sword and go fight a bear.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Doshagama IRL hunt.
Komodo dragon.
Yeah, Komodo dragon. Spit on that thing. It's venomy venom. Chomping on me.
Got some time on the bread.
They don't have venom. They just have really nasty mouths that cause bacterial infections.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it was something weird. I knew that. Hi, Siri. Siri about to
does have
bite
venom.
someone.
Platypus, duckbill platypus are venomous.
Ooh. They have teeth?
They got a little stinger on their back leg.
Oh. They have a stinger?
Are we good to go? Why is he here but not here?
Oh. You gotta remember, we need our 30 minutes of bullshitting. But I thought we were changing that.
We've harshly reduced that. This
we
campaign.
have, yeah.
So
it's like 15
for the first 3 episodes at least.
The campaign's up too.
It is.
Oh shit! Is it? Presses play. Boop. Dang! Hide until next update.
This
Yeah,
map looks a bit more.
It's not the right screen though.
This is a bit more populated. Ooh.
It'll keep getting more populated. It's going to be a work in progress for a long time. There's a lot of stuff I want to add to it.
Would this be
just little things here and there?
Are you on it right now?
You could be.
Oh, you know what I'm about to refer to?
It could also be a lot more south.
Okay.
It depends on where you think your ship.
Probably more south, like the coast.
If you were at one of these places, you would easily see the walls.
Yeah, then
so
like, it's
you
right
wouldn't
there.
Really directions.
Oh
yeah.
wow, I didn't see that. Oh, look at that. The sky's reception. That's cool.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. That was good, yeah.
The sky's reception.
I have good ideas sometimes. What?
There's docks.
Was that mentally unstable?
There's new things. So excited for the new things.
There's farms. And a canal.
There's more houses.
Who's this General Praise? What is he the general of?
Oh my! What is he the general of?
Yeah.
Yo, mama.
Praise.
His underling is major religion.
Oh my god!
It's definitely not a private sect.
Praise. A sect, you say?
Yes.
Private sector.
I heard that on Sector Spiders.
This. I'm good to go.
Diversify your portfolio. Today. Bing bong. You heard me. Diversify your portfolio today.
We already did that.
We're diversified.
Diversify.
Hold.
We already did that, Evan.
Yeah, I'm not saying me. I'm saying you.
Okay.
You general.
Oh, all right.
Use in general. No, you have no wagon wheels, Choke? What the?
Just win already? Real. I just gotta win Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Let me know when you do.
That'll be today. Winning
Misu-
Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh.
Yep.
I know you're probably working all day, Misu. Were you able to resize the banner to those dimensions?
Wow. Demanding.
Anyways, I'm here to see Jackson. What?
Who is?
Demanding.
Misu?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
here I am.
Huh? What? Natty Bumco has followed 3 hours ago? All right.
This guy's pretty, you know. The use, just winning everything.
Still didn't set up the fancy
No, I didn't yet. I haven't had time to.
caulking.
Hey,
Hey,
Cap.
we got fancy talking over here.
Well,
Smile.
I need Z
Yeah, we
to
do.
send me
Maybe I'll just
those
swap.
transparent images.
I could do that.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't do this. I have ads. Nope, going back.
Wow.
Oh,
Campy.
damn.
Copy
Wait,
into
are
the
you gonna-
pasta.
Hold on.
This
Are you gonna
is-
knock, knock, knock? Or am I gonna knock, knock, knock? Knock, knock.
No knocking. No
Who's there?
knocking.
Who's there? Knocking. Who's there? Who's there? Knocking.
Who's there? Not a Discord
Oh,
sound.
yes, yes, yes.
I requested.
Whoa.
Oh, whoops. Wait a minute.
We must see.
What's up?
There you are up in the
See you
corner.
later.
Have a good time this weekend.
Thank you.
I'm feeling a little
Have a
angry,
good one.
guys. I don't know.
Let's
You're
go.
angry?
Hey,
Why are
Mr. Guy that started the stream together. You want to enable shared chat? Smile.
Yeah, I'm enabling
Angry
shared
'cause I'm still
chat.
small.
Standby.
Enable it. Can we
How do
get? Can we get some?
How do I do that?
Any
again?
enablers in chat? Any enablers?
Done. Shared chat is enabled.
Shared chat is on.
Excellent.
W enable.
Like you're not finna be
can't-
streaming
I
all
can't-
week anyway. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna be at the expo thingy and drinking.
Drinking.
Whoa.
I like drinking.
Drinking.
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, I got a lot of alcohol. this
Drinking.
weekend.
I
We got
love
I
wine,
can't
drinking.
at
we
Mr.
got
Z, the worst streamer.
Beer. We got
Huh?
vodka. We got
Huh?
seltzer.
You have any Jaeger?
Nah.
No.
Jaeger
Started
bombs.
out good.
I've got,
and you
I've
ended
got
with
peanut butter
seltzer.
whiskey.
Got
I'll
Pink
be
Whitney.
I'll be there when you get. Yeah. Ooh, I'll drink Pete Whitney. I'll
All
drink a whole
right.
bottle
Yeah,
of
there
that.
you go.
Ugh.
Bombs.
Yeah,
Go out and get a bottle of Screwball.
Honestly, the only liquor I won't drink is Fireball.
Pussy.
What?
I don't like fire. I don't like
What?
cinnamons.
Go-
I think Fireball's
well,
gross.
oh, okay, sorry. Fireball because I just don't like the taste, and rum chata because it makes my tummy hurt.
Oh, I like rum chata. It's good, man.
What about
I
Goldschlager?
love the flavor of rum chata, but I take a shot of it and I immediately like, for some reason my stomach just doesn't like it,
Mm. I've seen that before.
which is weird because typically I've got like a goat stomach. Like I can eat anything and it doesn't make my tummy upset, but rum chata it does. Don't know why, but it does.
Can't say that now, can you?
Oh,
Stomach's the
No,
greatest.
no,
of
I
all
can't.
time.
no.
Evan, you should go get some Screwball.
Why?
That's good shit.
There you go.
No, I got Sunny D
HDM.
vodka seltzers.
Oh
Oh,
my.
why? Why
Yeah.
waste your time with seltzer?
Well, it's not. I got beer too.
Just straight
Why would you call it
alcohol, bro.
beer?
Just
Yeah.
buy tequila and
Yeah,
drink
I got Mickey's on deck.
it. W.
God, I used to do that, man. No bueno.
Just tequila and drink it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there might be some
Mr.
tequila
DM.
there.
Yeah.
I think you officially hacked my desktop by making me download this folder because
Oh,
there's
no.
desktop.ini in this
Oh God,
downloading. What?
I'm downloading.
in
This
this
is why I
folder.
don't download things.
In this folder.
In the that's a okay, no, that's just because I have it configured. I have the folder configured for music. I found out that's why it takes me so long to open these sometimes, is because they're not
Oh.
configured for music. So I'm
Oh.
configuring them for music and then zipping them.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It was instant this time. It didn't freeze up on me.
Yeah. So
Hey!
I'm not hacking you. I'm totally
on,
not
wait.
hacking you, and
Change the name.
I'm totally not installing ransomware into your.
Change the
Oh my
name.
god, guys.
Decent
We got
excuse
hacked.
for a DM.
Ooh, honestly, after this map
decent.
in this folder, yeah,
Decent.
yeah,
This
Oh
map.
decent.
yeah, desktop.
I've gone from poor to fair to poor to decent,
Decent.
and
To
it
decent.
only goes up from here, folks.
Only.
Oh my
That's
it only's up from
certain
here.
Because
you
nice.
were down
Although
one.
we got hacked,
He
we
did
have
go
better
down.
music.
Yep.
I'm so happy.
I learned how to hack you guys. That's really good, DM.
Yeah.
That's the real
What
end
was
game.
it? What was the excuse?
Decent.
Decent excuse.
Decent.
Decent
yeah.
excuse.
One more letter than poor.
Decent.
2 more letters.
Yeah. Well,
I can't
decent
count.
excuse.
I'm
for a
dyslexic.
DM.
Thanks.
There we go.
Maybe next week I'll be at a real DM, not an excuse for a DM.
Ooh.
Nope.
That'd be.
No.
Nope.
He said we got hacked. It's so over.
You're cooked, bro.
It also shows that in my folder as well. So
You're
if
literally
that makes-
cooked.
If
So
that-
you hacked yourself, buddy. Nice job.
Dang it! I done
Yeah.
did it.
The hell's this Valen guy?
All right.
don't
So you guys can play track 0-0.
Let's go. Wait, 0-0. Oh, you didn't
I'm
number
we
them.
all-
gonna smash the first
Oh,
track because
You didn't number these.
I didn't number them on
No!
purpose. I forgot I was doing that at
Oh,
the end of
okay.
last campaign, and then I was like, wait a minute. So okay, sorry. You guys can play track disturbed soil, disturbing sights.
All right.
Oh, whoa,
Rare
okay.
unique desktop. Oh shit.
Right? Don't open desktop. That's for me only.
Okay.
If you open desktop, my hacks won't work.
Okay. Oh.
Configuration settings. Yeah, that's we're gonna get cooked if we open that.
This is the DM police. Open up.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for some more scales of fate?
Skills of fate.
I'm very
We're
excited.
down. We're down.
Episode
angry.
4.
We were down to a 12-minute banter time today. We're
Good.
getting better.
Oh my god.
We're
We're getting better.
Good.
slowly
I am
but surely.
angry.
Slowly but
Huh?
surely. What?
Lose-
Combat.
Angry. I'm so small.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys all
Wee
are
lad.
just seeing Zarvalders right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
The Tempest docks.
Yeah, those two.
Last I recall, everyone went invisible.
So
everyone.
last time we met, you guys disposed of a graveyard with some denizens of a graveyard. There were some undead that were a little mutated from what would be a humanoid corpse, if they were even corpses of humans. You guys, right directly after this confrontation, were approached by someone who had been tailing you for a while. He introduced himself as Veilcore.
Who?
Talking to you guys, and saying that he would meet you the next morning because some of you were trying to leave and some of you guys had business back at the guardhouse. He asked that he meet you tomorrow morning, and so he did at the Sleeping Giant. You guys, one by one, got to the Sleeping Giant, and Veilcore revealed to you that there was not just one graveyard with some issues, but there was another one. And that's what he was going to ask you to deal with. He said he would pay much better than the city guard, if the city guard was even aware of this, offering you guys a pretty handsome sum compared to what you'd gotten the night before. You guys said you were good to go that night, and so some of you geared up, some of you guys got ready, and that night, out you went to a different graveyard. And upon, reaching the graveyard, you guys are obviously wary. You guys don't know exactly what's coming. You just know it's could be related to what you saw the previous night. Walking through the graveyard a little bit with Veilcore, you very quickly found that Veilcore kind of morphing into something completely different may have set you up, or if he even is Veilcore, whatever he is. And after shaking some of you guys to the bone with this horrendous transformation, Rickard's response, maybe intentional, maybe not, was turning most of the party around Veilcore completely invisible right on the spot. And that is where we left off.
How are we getting paid?
You guys can
Yeah,
now switch to the track, not just for coin.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Engage.
All right.
All right.
So Round one, Rickard, you just turned Damocles, Galbos, Leonidas, and yourself invisible, leaving only Valen and this monster a few feet in front of him. After you cast this spell, Rickard, you probably wouldn't see this, Rickard. Valen, give me a perception check. Valen, Leonidas, and Gallos. Give me perception.
Perception check. Rolling. First roll of the night.
How many?
Rolling.
I might be at disadvantage because I'm frightened, right?
Frightened only is going to
Hell yeah.
affect you hitting
Basically, we're killing.
you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within your sight. Yes.
Okay.
And you cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Okay,
Who was the white circle?
That was
Was that invisible? Okay.
Invisible.
Who all got frightened?
Not me.
I guess I can
not
just pull up the
Leonidas.
game log.
Myself
Not
and
it.
Galbos.
Yourself and Gabos were the only feared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had popped an 8 sorcery to take away disadvantage on my bolt.
Okay, right. Everyone else got pretty good. Rickard and Galvos. Yeah, you guys were the only ones that got under the save. I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, should I actually, before he goes, I need to save for that, don't I? For frightened? I don't think I rolled for. Well, I'll do it on my next turn. I don't remember if I rolled for it or not.
We can see here.
Search
table? No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, you can re-roll that wisdom save. It's at
Okay.
the end of each of your turn.
Okay.
The end of each year.
His last roll is the magic surge. Is the magic table.
Ah,
2.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Rickard is
2.
very afraid.
Rickard is cowering in fear.
All right. These perception checks: 11, 26, 16. Galbos.
Mine was 11. I had disadvantage.
Oh, you had disadvantage. You're right. Valen, you got a pretty good perception check.
19.
Valen, after throwing some weapons at this Veilcore monstrosity in front of you, Leonidas has a tombstone that's kind of blocking his vision, and Galvos is focused on not a whole lot outside of Veilcore. So you notice, Valen, out of the corner of your eye, kind of keeping an eye on everything else around you, knowing that if this graveyard is, teeming with more undead or whatever they were, you'd like to know before you're caught surprised. And just as you're looking around after you throw your weapons, so it is.
Oh no. Not one of those things. Green needle.
This
Green needle.
This skeletal figure with it's kind of brimming with this green smoke once again is going to form out of this smoke a bow in one of its hands, and it is going to attack.
No.
Blah blah.
It is going to attack Galbos.
Huh?
She's invisible.
He is
matter, it's
invisible.
just
It is
disadvantage.
going to attack. It is going to
Oh.
attack the one, the only Valen.
Boss.
Mr. Damned, can you see me? He's got a lot of, he's got a lot of things in his way.
Hey, it's a clear
If
sight
you-
line right
if-
there.
If you remembered right, you just saw him.
Oh, true.
Like my eyes kind of go like a little like this,
I forgot. You have wild magic
it-
vision.
Damn, bro.
Invisibility doesn't mean they can't target it. It's just a
It just means they have
disadvantage, though, right?
disadvantage. That's correct. Regardless,
I
Valen
think
is
bull- I
definitely
think that's
the
bullshit,
most
but-
noticeable. He's the
visible
most
target.
noticeable. I kind of think of the invisibility in D&D as more of like halo cloaking. Like you can kind of still see something's there
Yeah, you're like, what's
if you
that?
focus.
Well, to be fair, that is also why they have a better version of invisibility.
Yeah, isn't it
so-
greater invisibility or something?
Called. No, greater invisibility lets you just attack and stay invisible.
Oh.
Regardless.
Yeah, right.
Regardless.
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 Yeah,
Regardless.
Regardless. Regardless.
All right. The white is going to
Regardless.
attack you, Valen.
Oh no.
Twice, in fact.
Oh.
Classic
Um,
double strike, nerd. At level 3.
First one. Where's that?
Yeah.
First one's a 15 to hit.
Ooh, just hits.
All right. That is going to be. Oh, that is the wrong weapon. I guess it doesn't matter. They're the same damage. That is going to be 5 piercing damage and 6 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Okay.
It's going to attack you again.
Yep.
Regular. Dirty 20.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a good start.
4 piercing
Yep.
and 4 necrotic.
Yep.
You all right? Is he Valen?
I almost died.
Oh.
As this skeletal creature walks out of its tomb, draws a bow, and just quickly in quick succession shoots 2 of these ghastly arrows that look kind of similar to your knives, hitting you and disappearing on contact, rotting away some of the flesh on contact.
Ooh.
It is going to then use the rest of its movement and move this way. Next up, Galbos.
All right. So if I'm not facing Veilcore, he's not in my line of sight, right?
That is correct.
Okay. And since I'm invisible, do I take a opportunity attack if I move away from him?
He can swing for an opportunity attack, but it is at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll take that risk.
All right, he will do so.
Run away.
Okay.
All right, he is going to attack you with disadvantage. 10.
Nope.
All right, he misses as he swings one of his arms in your direction as you're moving away, but you are so afraid that you just are dipping as much as you can to just get away from it. Get away from this thing.
All right. I'm gonna yell, "Dragon Fist Strike!" and I'm gonna flying knee this white.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do it to him.
Dragon Fist Strike. Flying knee.
Not 9.
A 9 does not hit.
Bonus action unarmed strike.
Wouldn't that be with an advantage though against the white?
Is he invisible? Because he's
Why would it be?
invisible?
Why?
Because he's invisible.
No.
Oh,
that's
a stress attack now.
It is an unseen attacker. Yeah, you can roll with advantage on that
Ooh.
first
Do it
on
again.
the first
really?
hit. On the first hit.
Unseen
Once
attacker.
you attack, you are
You're not invisible.
not invisible. Yeah.
That's neat.
Hey!
nat 20!
Hey!
Oh, and there's-
Nat
that's-
20!
I claimed that nat 20.
Okay.
That's why it happens.
Yep.
That's property of wild magic.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You flying flying knee dragon punch this thing for 13.
So that's 13.
All right, 13 damage as it gets a knee to the chin.
Then as the coming down from the knee, I'm gonna overhand hammer fist this thing on top of the head.
All right,
Destroy it.
16.
does hit.
Ooh, max roll 9.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
9 damages. And then
Damn.
roll my wisdom save with disadvantage, right?
You roll it regularly. You don't roll the save with disadvantage because he's not. It's a save, not an ability check.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's also not in your line of sight because you're turned around.
Oof, 6.
You are still frightened.
Still
Cool
quaking.
beans.
The yellow is for
He's
the key in your
quaking.
pants.
The key in the yeah.
He's dribbling.
All right, Damocles, you are up next. Leonidas on deck to finish out round 1.
Feeling angry.
Angry and invisible.
Yes, the best combo.
They'll never know.
An uncommon combo.
Alright, we are going to activate as you raid.
Okay.
Do you have a big token for me?
Oh
I do not.
no!
We're back to a fair excuse for a DM
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know if you can make tokens big. I have not seen any larger tokens.
I can't make the tokens bigger. I can just get another token for another stat block.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
All right. So
big damage.
there you go.
Close
so we're
enough.
just gonna swing with advantage, or I'm sorry, not swing. We're gonna stab with advantage on Valcor, correct?
Yes.
Stab.
Dirty 20.
Whoo, that hits.
Okay. 12 piercing damage,
All right.
and he is disadvantaged. He has disadvantage from sap.
Sap. Okay, he is also bloodied.
Good, good.
That's it. That's all
Okay.
I got.
Leonidas, you're up next.
Wait, he's bloodied?
Yeah, Valen did a lot of damage on his first turn
Oh,
last
shit. Okay.
Week.
Can I?
Smile.
Is changing weapons an action?
No.
No. All right. All right.
I'm gonna. They say that it's not an action in the book, so I'm just gonna like frame that in. You can change a weapon once per round for free, or once per turn for free. If you're like, I'm gonna switch this weapon and then hit, and I'm gonna take out my knife, and then I'm gonna swing, and then I'm gonna take out this, and then swing. Like that's a little too much. But
Yeah,
just
no, I
switching the
wouldn't do
weapon is
that.
fine.
Okay. I basically just do it to more or less start my round of combat.
Yeah, no,
If
you're
I were
good.
to do
Yeah.
that. Okay. Well, for the meantime, we're keeping the halberd on.
Okay.
We are within 10 feet of striking distance of Mr. Veilcore here.
Would appear so.
We're gonna swing, and we crit
Oh my goodness.
as Leonidas
Whoa.
yells from the invisibility.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, it was a flat roll. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know what you've become, Valcor, but I will strike you down nonetheless. 18 slashing damage.
Goodness.
Whoa.
And
That's
why
a lot.
not? Let's add the flavor Divine Smite.
A crit smite, the first crit smite of the campaign.
The first crit smite of the campaign.
Crit smite?
Oh my
How do
god.
should I
You
reroll?
just roll it twice. Roll
So
2d8
4
twice.
d8s?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a flat.
Smite's
two
crit.
D8s again. That's insane.
Smite's do crit.
Oh my god. Okay, 21
Okay.
radiant damage.
All right, so you just hit this guy for
Blows up.
39 damage
Yeah!
on your crit.
Critical strike.
So, yeah, this creature now with no mouth on its face, you say, I don't know what you become, but I will strike you down. And as you bring this halberd down, it starts like this kind of muffled yell at you. And then you strike it and just cleave this thing. And
Yeah.
how do you kill this Veilcore creature?
Yeah, he's gonna slash down with the halberd, and then he's gonna approach him like a foot or so, and then stab Valcor, and then lift him up in the air.
Ooh, will the old Lawbringer execute?
Yeah.
All right.
Lawbringer execute.
I'm gonna say just I'll do this for you too. As you lift Valcor's dying body on the end of your pole arm here. Kind of his body still glowing from this radiant damage that just bore down upon him. Damocles, Rickard, you both are immediately, and Galbos, you are all immediately, or no, it was just Galbos and Rickard. You guys are not frightened anymore.
Woo!
As you see Velkor's body being lifted by Leonidas.
Ah!
And that is a dead Velkor.
Good work.
He went through
Where's
all
the
that
next
trouble,
one to clean up?
Yeah.
As he looks around, do I only see? Does Leonidas only see the white?
You do only see the white.
Okay. In that case, pulls out the ruler. Will approach. Oh, let's throw him. Will approach the white 30 feet.
Okay.
Huh? How do you get 30 feet of movement if you walk up to him?
Okay, I took like a foot. Sorry, so I'll move back a foot. I got 10 feet of reach on your halberd.
But you said you walked up to him to kill him.
Yeah, okay,
You
for
said he walked up a
flavor.
foot.
For flavor, it took like a step forward to lift him in the air.
You're good. You're good.
Ah! I'm over here now.
All right, top
Over
of the
here.
round, Valen. As Leonidas yells into the night sky and smites this
In his
creature
helmet.
down that led you all here. And then he stomps on over to the other side of the graveyard. You do see some more rumblings in the soil.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Ghoul A. Ghoul B.
Yeah, we got a jork to that smite right there.
Huh?
What the hell?
More rumblings, Mr. DM?
Not that you
Oh my.
can see.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
oops,
whoa.
sorry.
Wait, why is
Whoa.
the ghoul making a cone?
Whoa, whoa.
That's what you think,
Whoa.
Mr.
What's
DM.
the ghoul doing?
Alright.
Is Rickard making the ghoul burning hands?
Just teammates
Maybe.
again.
Alright. So. Fallon will
Ghoul A's been
quickly.
upgraded to a magic user.
Fallon will quickly move up this way
Damn, big fucking crit.
and assume that
That was a huge crit.
I can see the white.
You can see the
I'm gonna-
white.
I can assume I can see the white.
You can see the white.
So we're gonna give him the Valen special.
Uh-oh.
Throw a nice little psychic blade.
Throwing.
For a 20 to hit,
That hits.
dealing 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
And because Galbos is there, another 9 psychic damage for sneak attack.
Okay. Galbos, would you like to deflect attack on that, please?
No thanks.
And then I will bonus action summon the other dagger and throw, if I can find it. What the hip? Yep, I throw the second dagger with bonus action. And I'm pretty sure with Vex I get advantage on this strike.
That is correct.
Hold on. Perfect. So advantage throw for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
So I will deal an additional. Just want to make sure with Savage Attacker if I can use either rolls. Okay. So I will quickly roll this twice. No, and I will deal 6 psychic damage
All right.
to the white.
Cool. Galbos,
then
you
I
see
will-
these purple streaks fly from behind you and pin into the white and then disappear into the air.
And then I will quickly take cover because I'm very hurt.
All right. Rickard, you're up next.
Rickard will peek around the corner and see that he killed Valen.
Yes.
You can still hear you if you're invisible, right?
This guy.
Yes.
I can technically
good.
see you,
Yes.
quote unquote.
All right, so he'll peek around, see that Valen's dead, and be like, "Ah, what a good man that Valen was. Who knows what was wrong with him, but On to bigger and better things. And he'll turn to the right and see these guys and be like, all right, it's time. Walk up to him.
Is this why the ghoul was casting
Oh,
burning?
no.
Watch out, Galbos and Leonidas.
Hey, I shouldn't be in that.
Yeah.
Unless he aims at
I wasn't aiming for the ghoul.
They smell like me, brothers. We don't cleanse this graveyard.
That's crazy. Alright, yeah. He's going to cast Burning Hands. And he will use Quicken Spell to make it a bonus action. So he can cast
Ooh.
something else after as well. You probably... Are you saying that Galbos is in that if I have to keep turning it, or no?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Alright. Just wanted to
Oh,
make sure.
specifically avoiding Galbos this time instead of Leonidas. Interesting.
What a damn shame. Sorry about it. Alright, they have a DC of 14.
14. All right.
Yep.
Dex.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, actually, would they even save? This would be a surprise attack. Would they even get the save?
Visible.
They still say
They do still
Disadvantage?
save. It's not like an
Disadvantage, though?
attack roll. No, it's still a deck save. Because it's, I mean, the fire is coming out of your hands just as fast as whether you're invisible or visible.
Okay, that's fine.
The advantage on attack rolls is really the only thing invisibility is going to give you. The
And
white
being
makes a 19. Ghoul A. It's gonna make a 15.
They both save. They only take 4 damage.
Okay.
Shit damage, but it's alright. So I will roll on the magic
Damn.
surge just in case. Oh, wrong thing. My bad. Ignore that.
Oh.
what?
Damn, 17. Okay. Alright, and then now that I am uninvisible, I will use my once a day and I will cast Inflict Wounds
Ooh, okay.
on the ghoul. With that.
Mr. DM.
Yeah.
I'm quickly going to rules lawyer. I apologize.
Actually, hold on.
to
Yeah,
Bill.
it's a level first spell. So I'll cast
What?
Chill Touch and he'll have disadvantage.
There you go.
Or I'll have advantage on the attack. Ooh,
I apologize
God.
for being the rules lawyer.
No, I just
Wow.
Oh.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 on with the ghoul. Yes.
Hell yeah. So after he casts Burning Hands, and he'll reach out his hand and it'll get all icy chilled. And as he brings it down, Rickard will yell out,
Bless you.
Rickard will yell, bless you!
That's what he yells out. Huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What a gentleman.
he'll yell out, by a Montor's power, die!
Huh?
And he'll cast Chill Touch.
Nice.
4 cold damage.
Or cold damage.
4 fire, 4 cold. This guy's fire and ice.
Perfectly balanced.
He's hot, then he's cold. He's yes, then he's no.
Okay.
He's in and he's out.
He's up and down.
He's yes and a no.
All right, beautiful.
We're gonna keep going with that?
That's it. So
All right. Delete. All right. The white is going to after Galbos just punched the mess out of it. After taking this fire gout, it's going to its bow is going to kind of dissipate and reform into a blade.
A blade.
A blade.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to roll attack. Galbos does an 8 hit.
Does not.
After he's going to swing with the blade, you're going to dodge, and then he's going to reach one of his skeletal hands out. And I need you to make a con saving throw as he grasps you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20.
Oh my god, another nat 20 for Galbos.
You feel this you feel this necrotic energy creeping up, but you're all too familiar with necrotic damage and just kind of necrosis as a whole, and you swipe his hand away and resist it. All right. Ghoul B will attack Big Damocles. It will bite at you twice. The first one, 10 does not hit, I don't think. Nor does a 7. Holy cow.
Oh my
Poor
God.
excuse for a mob.
Yeah.
Poor excuse for a mob.
Ghoul B.
Trash
Would've
mob.
struggled.
Maybe it's cowering in fear at my size.
Trash mob.
Yep. That's
Ghoul
it.
I think
A.
it's cowering in fear at my size.
That too. Ghoul
Big
A
fiend rises from the
will,
grave.
Ghoul A will turn away from you, Rickard, as you're attacking it, and turn towards Galbos instead. And it will bite at you twice as well, Galbos.
Dang, he actually does think we're family.
The first bite is a nat 20.
Uh-oh, here we go.
That's going to be plus that's 8 piercing damage. And 8 necrotic damage. And then it's going to do its second attack. A 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
Can I use deflect attack on that first one?
Yes, you can.
Oh, it only does down to by 2. Oh no, 8.
8. All right.
So I take 8 damage total then.
That was 8, and then that was 8. Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
All right. Next up
All
is
right.
Galbos himself. Damocles, you're on deck.
Galbos is up, boys. Galbos is up.
Keep punching him.
You fucker. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna attack the praise.
I'm gonna hit you.
100% kick you with my foot. Strike. And I'm gonna headbutt it. 10.
Does not hit.
Bonus action flurry of blows. That'll be mark my focus point. 12?
On the white,
Yeah.
does not hit.
22.
Does hit.
Ooh. Rolling low now. 4 damages.
Win some, you lose some, brother.
He's just head banging over there, just swinging his head.
Damn. Oops, 4, not 45.
No, it was 45. It was 45.
All right. Anything else, Galbos?
Nope, that's it. We'll hold spot right there.
All right, Damocles, you're up. Leonidas on deck.
All right. we snigger at his attempt of attack.
Yeah.
We rebuttal with our own. We poke.
Big poke incoming.
For a
14 hits.
Ooh.
For a 13 pierce.
Ooh, okay. That it is now bloodied
And has sap.
and is sapped. Anything
That
else?
is my turn.
All right,
That's it,
Leonidas,
before I go.
you're up for the end of round 2.
Pulls out the ruler. Oh, that guy's all right. Leonidas is gonna walk around the corner here. Oh, I keep doing that. 8 feet.
Okay.
And he's gonna slam the butt of his halberd into the ground, point at the white and say, "Submit to me, demons." He's gonna cast Bane on the ghoul, the white, and the other ghoul. Please make a charismatic saving throw.
Charismatic saving throw.
Charismatic saving throw.
On the white?
On white, ghoul, and both ghouls. All three.
Oh, all of them. All
Yep.
right. Charisma save on the white. 18.
What?
Ghoul A. 12. Ghoul B. 14.
Incredible. All right. Well, Ghoul A has now must subtract a 1d4 from every attack roll or save until the spell ends.
Wow. Okay. That sucks.
It is concentration though, up to 1 minute.
Okay. Concentrating.
Don't tell him that.
Anything else, Leonidas?
That'll be it.
Okay.
Smile.
Valen, you are up to start round 3.
Here we go again. Boom. Step around the corner, which was 3 feet.
Run that
Dagger.
distance by me again.
Go. What distance? 3 feet.
Yep.
First dagger go for a 23 to hit.
That hits. Which one are you hitting?
White, please.
Okay.
Smile. For a 6 psychic damage. And 6 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
What's your range on that?
60 feet.
With a thrown dagger?
Mm-hmm.
A regular dagger, it has a different range than a psychic blade made of energy. Second throw, bonus action, second throw. With Vex, because I hit, I get advantage,
Correct.
which is the same roll twice, so 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Dealing an additional 7 psychic damage to the white.
All right. The white is
And
bloodied.
I will step 3 feet back behind the pillar.
Wow.
Crawl out, double dagger,
You're-
coughing up blood, turn back around the corner.
You're doing your best Nuria impression here with the combat rolls
Yeah, for real.
while cowering
roll.
behind cover.
I combat roll 20
Yeah.
feet straight.
Valen almost died in the first round of combat, so Valen will take as much cover as you need.
All right.
Rickard, you're up.
All right.
There is a very weak imposter behind the gravestone behind you.
Oh, there is. But the question is, do we do the cool thing or even the cooler thing?
Oh.
He's a heretic.
He doesn't have a helmet on.
What would Rickard do?
That is the question. I've got 2 heavy possibilities, but all right. Rickard will like shuffle his arms and get into his fighting stance and be like, "All right, I don't know what just happened, but this time you won't survive this one." And he'll slowly just Giga Chad walk up to this guy. "Oh no,
Giga Chad walk up.
I'm sorry, small one, but by her grace, you live." And he will cast 2nd level hands.
Oh my god.
15
Is he
feet
hitting
that
you
way.
at night?
There's no fucking way you're doing
Oh
this
my
right now, dude.
Gosh.
There's no fucking way.
That 48.
Yeah, 46. They got everybody has to make a dex save of 14.
All right. Okay.
God, I'm back here.
The white is going to get a 11. Ghoul A is going to make a 12.
Okay, everybody failed.
Oh my gosh.
Well, my Bane is still up.
All right, W. Oh, it's not even that bad damage-wise. 17 fire damage. And as he's summoning it, he'll just yell out, "Die!" burst forth, and they'll roll. Nat 20 right now. That'd be crazy. Fucker. 14. All right. And then can I do anything crazy on my bonus action? Cannot. All right.
You're telling me that ghoul is dead?
The ghoul is dead.
The ghoul just got incinerated.
All right. Well, you can.
The white took a lot of the white. It looks like a lot of it is still like burning embers, and it is now moving slowly as it's kind of been crisped up a little bit.
Oh, so the ghoul's dead. All right.
The
So
ghoul is dead.
after seeing that, Rick would be like, "Finally!" And he'll go join his brothers on the other side of the white.
Galbos, Leonidas, you guys just ate just a pillar of fire from Rickard, and then you see him over towards the white, like nothing happened. The white is going to strike twice at you, Rickard.
Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction to pop shield.
Okay, it'll attack Galp now. The first hit will be an 8, misses.
Yep.
And then I need you to now roll a con saving throw as it
Yes!
misses out with one of its hands.
Yes! Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
I assume a 19 saves.
Yes, it does.
Okay. What happens? To me.
Nothing.
Yay! Rickard will just retort, I stand my ground against you, demon.
The ghoul is not going to pay any attention as to what's happening over here with this magical chaos, and will attack Damocles 2 more times with 2 more bites. 21 to hit. That is going to be 4 piercing damage, rounded down
Was that
to
disadvantage? Was that disadvantage?
2. It was not.
Sap.
I will roll again. The 21 is what it got. The other one was a nat 20.
Cool.
So 4 piercing damage, rounded down to 2 from raging, and 6 necrotic damage. Its second attack will be a 6 to hit.
Nope.
All right, just the one, as it tries to grab at you and your limbs and bite at you a few times. Galbos, you are up next. Damocles on deck.
Galbus is gonna yell, Baroness, tits lad, watch where you're throwing that fire! He'll form a shadow slash chop on the white.
Okay.
Shadow slash chop.
So he'll
That sounds so cool.
This guy is Captain Yami.
Yeah.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
My 9 does not hit.
I am flanking, right?
Yeah, he's flanking, though.
Oh, you
wanna
are
just walk-
flanking. You are
Oh,
flanking.
okay.
So you do get advantage. Good call.
Yeah.
19 to
19
hit.
hits. 19 hits. Shadow slash chop hits.
So he kicks the white for 4 damage.
And that's enough to kill it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
How do you kill it after it and you both got toasted by this flamethrower behind you?
He just pissed off, just straight up punts it in between the legs and cracks it in half.
It when you kick it, you see some of the green smoke leave its hand, disapparating from the blade, and it kind of just lightly crumbles in front of you. The ghoul being the only remaining thing on the field. Damocles, you're up next.
No. Up now.
No.
What?
No.
No.
Now.
Yes,
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Okay. We will reckless attack with all abandon.
Oh, nice.
Because we're pissed he bit me. 19.
Oh.
A 19 hits.
And 13 piercing.
13 does the job. How do you kill the last combatant?
Ooh.
Spear right through the eyeball.
All right, just this giant
Jab.
spear that just crushes its skull on
Mostly
its
the
way
head.
through.
Mostly
Yeah.
the head. It's big enough to be the whole head at that point.
And it goes limp in front of you. You guys can change to
I
track
spit on it.
bound.
Bound.
W GIF, by the way.
Real.
All right. As you guys, as you finish off the white and the ghoul, everyone give me a perception check.
Perception. Ooh.
21.
All right, Rickard, Valen, and Galbos. You guys all hear from an unknown direction a muffled yell, like
Just being burned by Rickard, Leonidas is going to approach Rickard and attempt to restrain him.
Okay.
Restrain him to the ground.
Okay.
Just with like his strength.
Give me a athletics check, and Rickard, you can make an athletics or acrobatics to resist this grapple effectively.
Okay.
15.
5.
5.
He seems so happy about it. Rickard tries to resist a little bit, but you are much stronger than he is.
Mr. Rickard, I'm going to ask you one more time. If you want to burn me with your hands again, I do not know if this friendship will last.
Listen, brother.
We are to
Have you
help
been
each
through-
other, not hinder.
Yes, this is true. It is by her will that we both wear helmets, and thus we shall help each other.
And what
But
is
you
it
must
with a
see-
Montaur on your lips? You do not worship him.
He'll get real close to you, like real up in your ear. I warned Damocles that there were things in the night, brother. There are things yet still unseen by us. He knows of them, and so does he. We must be on our guard.
Who's he?
A Montaur, of course. They've spoken to me multiple times. That's in fact who even gave me my own helmet. Is that how you got yours?
I do not believe a word you say. But as I stated, keep those hands away from me.
And then he'll kind of shove him to the ground and stand up like a
He's
bully.
gonna try to hug. He's gonna try to hug you.
Make a
But I can't let go.
make a dexterity save, Rickard.
Okay. 15.
You evade the push and embrace him in a hug.
Brother, one thing you must understand in these trying times.
What
These
is
things
this?
happened. I can't control myself sometimes, brother.
I did
Forgive
not
me.
ask for this. Get your hands
And
off me.
He'll embrace him even more.
He's going to start sprinting.
I love this. Yeah.
He's just gonna hold on.
He's just going to start running in circles around this.
Leonidas, as you get to here with Rickard attached, obviously, I'll go ahead and group these two coins together so you move together. As you get behind this large tomb, you see an individual on the ground with a gag restraint over their mouth and their hands behind their back and their feet tied together. And you just hear
Rickard, if you do not let go this instant... What is this?
Does
He's gonna
does he like hard stop?
Yeah, he hard
Like,
stops.
sprint? Yeah, Rickard not thinking that you were gonna stop is just gonna accidentally let go and just fucking fling himself.
He just goes over the handlebars.
yeah, like the bike. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he's gonna just
No,
disregard.
hold on.
Yeah,
Just chuck himself.
He's like a Looney Tune.
yeah, off the screen. Yeah. He's gonna do cartwheels through the air.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yeah, he's gonna stop. He's gonna look, completely disregard Rickard falling off of him.
Citizen, are you all right?
He'll kneel down toward him. Does it look like Valcor by chance?
It looks exactly like Velcor.
In the background, Galvos is going to
Valcor's body for his book.
Sorry, what was that, Dan?
Anything
Please.
else? Can I check his body for the book?
The body in front of you has neither his clothes nor his belongings on it.
Galvos in the background is going to walk up to Valen and say, "Hey, you're not as bad as I thought you were, lad." And he'll hit him with a hand of healing.
Oh, I love you.
For 6. Then Galvos will hit
6.
himself
What?
with a hand of healing.
Yeah.
Also for 6.
Kind of see Valen back against this wall, just kind of sitting on the ground.
Huffing and puffing.
Yep. I wouldn't expect you to be one of them the way you're treating me.
Still don't quite trust you, lad, but you did all right at the fight.
Feelings mutual. But hey, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Can I cut off the big thing's head?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Valcor, is that you? I don't understand.
He'll start untying him. Actually, no. He'll take the. What's on his mouth is gagged. He'll just take that out first.
Okay, you just pull it off of his and over his chin. Who are you?
Well, you're Valcor, aren't you?
Yeah, how do you know my name?
He'll look around.
We just spoke to you not even 5 minutes ago. We both approached here in this graveyard.
I do not know you. I've never spoken to you in my life.
He's now Leonidas is confused that he'll turn around and call to the others.
Everyone, I've found the real Valcor.
Is he still gonna pay us?
Probably not. But you can ask him yourself.
Oh, that's a shame.
He'll leave him tied up for now. Still.
Okay.
Explain yourself. What are you doing here? Why are you tied up?
I don't know why I was tied up. I was brought here and I woke up here rather. My head is throbbing with pain. I don't know who knocked me out or why they brought me here, but all I know is I woke up tied up and gagged and in this graveyard. I heard the commotion. I heard what sounded like magic and chaos behind me, but I couldn't see any of it. I just awoke here.
What were you doing yesterday?
A couple of
Does
hours
this guy
ago.
look any familiar to you?
You bring the body over of the other one?
The whole head, just the head.
The head looks like a featureless humanoid head. It has eyes. It has holes where its ears and nostrils should be, but it has no mouth. And it's kind of just like a gray mauve skin. So it doesn't really look like Valcor anymore.
What were you doing yesterday?
Yesterday
The big explosion at the castle.
there was an explosion at the castle.
Oh dear. Maybe you really were knocked out for quite some time.
What do you...
He'll proceed to untie him now.
I'm going to untie you, but do not run off. We have some questions to ask.
Oh, I'm very fatigued. I don't know if I don't think I could outrun you.
Ha!
Thank
you
you.
could certainly try, but I would definitely catch you.
You
But
can
don't
certainly
worry,
try,
buddy.
huh?
I can outrun him, and I would help you.
You haven't seen me on all fours.
Rickard, if you're not going to help us, do not hinder us.
Of course I'm helping. Did you not just see what I just did to Valen?
Velcor is going to get up and kind of rub his wrists and kind of bend down and rub his ankles. Thank you. What can I call you? You know my name. I don't know yours.
Yes, my name is Leonidas Gladwin.
Leonidas Gladwin, a very, very powerful name.
Yes, we met you not too long ago, as stated previously.
This is the real me. This is the first time I've met you. I'm very confused. You said there was an explosion at the castle, and who else is with you? He
Can I
kinda
insight check this dude?
walks over and kind of looks at the rest of the group now that's kind of rounding that curve. Yes, you may insight check.
Okie dokie.
Hmm.
From the moment that this guy said that he was Leonidas, you just see Rickard shaking his head constantly.
Okay.
12.
A 12? So what are you trying to insight?
This guy's
Or
telling the
what are you
truth.
gathering? About
This guy really has
just
no idea what's
him
going
or
on?
Everything? Okay.
Yeah.
He does seem very clueless.
Or like why he's here.
He doesn't seem to know why he's here. You believe him. He genuinely sounds clueless. He looked very surprised when you said there was an explosion at the castle.
Yeah.
And he has looked very oddly at you whenever, like, since you said that, like, you said his name to him and said that you've already met him.
Can I do a medicine check and just make sure he's not, like, other than fatigued? Anything else going on?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I should do an arcana or something. 13?
13. He looks normal to you, a little pale, but it's a little dark out, so maybe that's just an effect of night. But other than just being a little pale, he looks okay. You don't get close enough to like view where he said he got hit over the head, but his restraint marks on his wrists at least look very dug in. Like they'll probably be imprinted there for a day or two. Very, very solid bruises on his wrists.
How about we take this lad back to Gladden at the guard station and see if he has anything to say?
Probably be a good idea. Listen, we're not taking you prisoner, but we'd like to get some more answers of what's going on around here. We did just fight off the undead twice in 2 nights.
Undead, that would explain the smell over here and why I'm in a graveyard. You're saying the undead took me.
The smell would be that guy right there.
He points at Rickard.
And he starts nodding.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
would Valen know what this creature that Veilcore turned into is?
Give me a nature or arcana check, your choice.
Nature check. Rolling. Nat 20, 22.
Nice.
You have not only heard of these before, you have also seen them, and after you saw them, you studied them, just to kind of figure out what it was. Because the first time you saw it, it baffled you and almost got you in a lot of trouble. You and your squad in a lot of trouble. The head that Damocles is kind of putting on display is the head of a doppelganger.
Ooh.
These creatures have
shit.
a innate mutative ability to turn into somebody, mimic their looks, their speech, everything about them, nearly to a T. It kind of makes sense now that the real Veilcore is in front of you. The head of this thing is something that you have encountered before as a shapeshifter, and the pieces seem to go together.
Oh no.
Very interesting. I've dealt with these kinds of creatures before, but I agree. We should take him to the guardhouse for a few more questions.
What was that thing,
There's
Valen?
doppelgangers in this city.
What am I being questioned about?
Doppelgangers.
If there's doppelgangers in the city, we've got more issues on our hands.
These things usually come in flocks or what?
I'm sure these things come in flocks or...
When you encountered them, there were
What up, Darko?
working together.
We just finished combat.
Usually they work together.
You're telling me there's more just like this one?
Very probable.
Great,
I've
now
dealt
I
with
can't
this kind
trust
of
any of you.
beast before.
Are you the real Valen?
Oh.
Hey, Alan, how do you tell if something's a doppelganger or not?
There's no real way to tell until
you
it
never know, we might
transforms to
get more.
attack. It'll mimic you down to your exact personality.
So you only know when it becomes hostile.
Backing away from everybody.
Yeah, as does Rickard as well.
Exactly. There's really no way to tell.
Do not be afraid of me. Leonidas will never be a doppelganger.
That's exactly what a doppelganger would say.
Doppelganger might say.
The Leonidas I
stands up.
know has a
Um,
gold insignia on his chest.
The
As he stares at you.
Valen, during your research of doppelgangers, after your first encounter with them, the biggest flaw that they have after when they transform, it's definitely not anything to do with looks. They look the part. If maybe have oddities in like the way that they move, but for the most part it's hard to tell. The biggest thing, the easiest way to tell is like if you know the person personally, like behavioral cues, or the easiest to tell is emotional cues. Doppelgangers do not have the same like human reasoning and emotion towards some of the things that maybe their host, if you could call them that, would have an emotional connection to.
Easiest way to tell would probably be through someone's behavior or even their emotions. These creatures don't really see the world as we do.
So what you're saying is they're a lot less human-like.
Doesn't look very human to me.
Oh, as a human
Looking at
myself,
this
I would know.
Skull.
Are you standing over Leonidas, Damocles?
Yeah, his shaft is just smacking your head.
You feel this weight on your shoulder.
Oh my god.
So do you just like turn that on and off? How does that work? All right.
Potato wedges.
He's menacing.
He's
just
not
standing
talking.
on
your
He's
shoulder.
so scary.
He's
He
looking
is locked
down
in
at
right
you.
now. Very well. I say
He's
we
as
return
white.
to the Sleeping Giant, or we go see Gladden tonight.
Are you still paying us?
Who's
Veil Core?
paying you for what? Saving me?
Go
I
take-
didn't. I mean, I sorry. I'm in a bit of a poor mood. I apologize for responding like that. I am very hungry. I feel like I have not eaten in days. Yes, I can pay you. I don't know what that thing agreed to pay you, but I can try to figure out some payment for you, and as a thanks at the very least. How much did it promise?
10.
200 gold each.
200 gold apiece.
10 to you and 200 gold to the rest?
And information
10 and information. Information on what, sir?
on this. And he'll like he'll like adjust his waist a little bit. and like reach down next to one of his thighs and pull out the paper's probably super crumpled and dirty right now, and he'll unwrap the wanted poster on this drawer right here.
What?
Disregard the small one, the smelly one. Alright, gang, let's get this man fed and then we'll talk about payment.
What are you talking? I don't know who that is.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know them either.
Who is this person to you?
A current society.
I say,
What did they do?
I'm not even sure what that thing
Existing.
That's not a crime, sir.
That's what they all say.
did. Enough of these questions.
Alright.
This is of not importance at the meeting.
Okay, 200 each is what he's like. He has physically turned so that Rickard is like not even in his peripheral right now. He said he would pay you all 200 each.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
The thing promised that. Listen,
name
we're
was
not
valid.
looking for payment at the moment.
I mean, we can tie you and leave you here if you want.
Please no. I am starving. If you tie me back up, I might just eat the gag and then my hands. I am very hungry.
That
I
won't
can
be
figure
necessary.
I can figure out a way to get you all 200. I am monetarily blessed, and I can definitely figure that out. Even this is a bit of a surprise. You have saved my life, and more importantly, I hope you all can find me some good food tonight.
Here's the deal.
Well, that's all I need to hear.
Alright, well, he's leaving. Galbos, Damocles, take Valcor here, back to the Sleeping Giant. Rickard and I...
He'll stop himself and just look at Rickard.
Yes, Rickard and I will go and see Gladden if he's there, and bring him to the Sleeping Giant. I say we have a meeting.
Who is this Gladden?
You'll meet in time, don't you worry.
He's a town guard.
Ah,
Captain of the Guard here.
no disrespect, but why is he coming?
Well, we don't really know who you are either at this point, so...
Exactly.
Fair enough.
And as our prisoner, we will be asking the questions.
You are not a
I'm a
prisoner.
prisoner.
Do not listen to him. I'm not tying you up again.
Please don't.
Just
Please,
take
my
a walk.
hands are very sore.
With Galbos and Big Damocles here, we'll take you back to the Giant.
Your name is Big Damocles.
No, it's just Damocles. I'm just big right now, and I'll drop
You are very large.
So you
that's
do
why
turn it on and off.
that's why I wasn't sure.
Yes!
Your name was Big Damocles because you are.
I get
you are
angry,
big.
and I stop getting angry, and then I turn it off, and it goes
Incredible.
away. What do you want from me?
So he can turn this. I mean,
I am
would
just
like to
now
see
learning this. Maybe he could teach me this. That'd be
would
great.
you mind showing? What does this look like when you turn it off?
I just calm down. I just don't get angry anymore.
Incredible.
So you get big when you get. If you're angrier, do you get bigger?
No, it's one size.
This is
One
amazing.
size. That is interesting. That is very interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Yes, I'll go with you.
Yes, go back
Can we
with
stop
them
and
and
find a? Can we stop and get a bite to eat before
I think
we?
they have food back at the Giant.
The giant.
I need to get some provisions to cook some
Okay.
food.
Well,
but
never mind. We ate it
I
all.
can cook some food for all.
There it is.
All right.
Valen
Wonderful.
will quickly, as he's leaving the graveyard, look back at Galbos and cast Psychic Whispers.
Okay.
Cast psychic scream.
So, no, I do not cast that.
Torment him.
And I just want to make sure it's a D6. Yeah, it is 1d6. So, for the next 4 hours, unless you turn it off, Galbos, we have a telepathic bond, and I will say, just let me know if anything interesting happens. And
There it is. Tits, where did that come from?
You guys just hear Galvo scream that in the air.
Galbos, are you alright? Is it the undead again?
Hey, there's Valen. Valen in my head. Oh, he's done this before, hasn't he?
I'll also say, you can turn it off if you don't like it. It's a magic action to turn it off.
You roll a dice in your head.
Yeah.
That's how I
Creature
decided
can
how,
end.
That's how I decided how
A
long it
creature
was
can
going to
end a
last.
telepathic connection at any time. Oh, actually, no action required. You can end this at any time. Valen disappears into the night.
Gosh.
Very well. Rickard,
And Leonidas will point at Rickard.
look alive. Let's go.
He'll wait like 5 more seconds holding up the poster, and he'll tag along.
On your way out, Damocles, as you pass the body of the doppelganger once again, you may roll a sleight of hand check to try and harvest something out of it,
Ooh.
if you'd like.
Absolutely. We can get got 3.
Nice.
Big
That's on
roll.
screen. Big roll.
Huge roll. Huge.
You don't get anything.
Yeah, I figured.
Everything is. You kind of cut up everything on the way in.
Yeah. All right, I got the head. That's all I cared about.
True.
I mean, not really all I cared about, but I'll take it. Head's just hanging from my belt like Mjolnir and fucking God of War. Mimir.
All right. Well, most of you are going back to the Sleeping Giant. Some of you grabbing Gladden on the way back. And Valen, are you just headed home?
I was actually headed to the guardhouse just to stop by and let him know what's going on.
Okay.
But I wasn't planning on staying there, and then I was headed home, yes.
Okay.
Is anything still open at this time for food? Like, so I can get stuff to cook?
Ooh.
Probably not.
Probably not.
All right.
Time to eat the floorboards.
I got beer.
Time to
Give him
eat
some
the
Galbos. Galbos' brew.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Was this
I'll put him on his ass.
a cemetery connected to a church, by the way?
It is a cemetery right behind a church, yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. So we'll just fast forward back to the Sleeping Giant with everyone here, including the Belcor and Gladden, but not Valen.
Correct. I also told Galbos that if anything interesting happens, let me know. But that is his call if he lets me know if anything's happening or not.
Does it not have any range?
It has a mile range.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say
so-
that works for today.
If we're looking at, for the next 4 hours, if we're looking at where the Sleeping Giant is and where my house is,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
is that a
fine.
mile?
That's fine, yeah. You guys can play track 0. You guys can play the track a not so new face.
Ooh.
When you guys get back to the Sleeping Giant, with Velcor and Gladden, Velcor will lean over to you, Galbos. If you you know where the bathhouses are around here?
You talking about the bathroom?
No, the bathhouse, the Obsidian Vale is the one I usually tend to.
Nah, I don't know where the bathhouse is. I usually use the one at the monastery when I gotta clean up.
Well, I smell like dead people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was hoping might stop there before I rest tonight. Maybe they'll have something to eat too.
I didn't know if the bathhouse would be open this late.
This one is. I do know that much.
How about we get back to the Sleeping Giant? You talk to the guard, Gladden.
We
try
are.
and
It's a
get
super
a wee
guy.
bit of- okay. How about you just wait here for the guard, Gladden? Maybe afterwards you can get yourself a bath, but we probably need to talk to him first.
No, I agree. I agree.
Damocles, do you have any bread or anything that this man can eat?
I got beer.
Hey, it's liquid bread, isn't it?
that'll work at least for now.
That is calories.
Put
Did-
something in my stomach.
Did Leonidas hear him talking
Bread.
about the bathhouse thing?
Yes, you would have heard, yeah.
Ah, Velcor, washing your troubles away in women, I see.
No, that's not the type of bathhouse this
That's
is.
okay, you don't need to lie to me.
I'm
Ah.
not.
Regardless, we are
I didn't
here.
take you for the bathing with women type.
It's not me, but you know, from being from Regalia, we tend to stay away from those sort of things.
Being from where?
Why, the Kingdom of Regalia? Have you not heard of it?
I have.
So the real and the fake Valcor have heard of Regalia, huh? Interesting.
Yes.
Noted.
Yes. Doesn't come up in conversation very often, but I have heard of it.
What have you know of it?
It's a city on another, or it's a city in another continent, Azuma, I believe, and they take their lives very by the book, is what I've heard.
We are very astute and
And
established people. That is correct.
You seem to confirm that suspicion.
I like to check all my boxes off, make sure we are in good condition here.
Of course.
Now, tell me, what is it you know about... What is it you exactly do? Because clearly we don't actually know. We were told you work with some group trying to purge the undead of these risings that are happening around here lately. And you had this book that you were holding on to. I don't suppose you still have that.
It seems that you have done a fair enough job of cleansing the undead from at least one place.
I think most of what we were told was a pretty big lie, if I had to gander a guess.
What were you told? Anybody?
Rickard will chime in. Well, the first time we met, you kept complaining about wanting to leave at night and something about getting home to your family and whatnot and getting money and getting paid.
I believe you've got it confused with Valen there, Rickard.
Rickard, you get confused very easily.
I was just told that there's doppelgangers around. And who's probably closest to him? That isn't Leonidas.
Probably Galbos.
He'll look down, he'll kind of get down on Galbos' level, and he'll do like the finger point. And to be honest, short one, I think that one of them might be a doppelganger as well. He looks different. And he keeps calling himself Leonidas.
I
You
heard
might
you,
be
Rickard.
right, Rickard.
Wait, does he hear
Give a
Rickard?
snap. He was trying to be quiet, but...
Okay.
Enough with the jokes, Rickard. This is some serious
the
business
other-
going on.
The other Valcor approached us after we had cleared out another cemetery full of the undead and offered us a job. Said he'd pay us 200 gold to meet up with him and clear out this cemetery that we found you. That's pretty
Gladden,
much all we really knew about him.
Gladden exclaims, 200 gold! That is quite a price.
Hard to pass up that offer, I'll be honest.
No, I wouldn't either. That's,
But
Yeah,
as I said, if it's for the good of the people, I'm in.
good on you, Leonidas.
Although it appears I don't know what people I'm working for now.
Velcor, yes, I can I can figure out a way to get you all your gold. You were promised, and that's why you did something. And well, I can help at least uphold that end of. Wasn't my bargain, but I'll help you out.
Well, to be honest, I'm more curious about the doppelganger situation now.
He'll look over at Gladden, but point at the head. Where's that? Do you still have the head on you, Damocles? Where is it?
Hanging up over the bar now.
Okay, nice. He'll look over at Gladden and then point at the head.
What is it you know of this doppelganger business happening in your city? Creatures impersonating others.
I've not known a doppelganger problem. I've heard of the monsters, but I've never seen one myself. I've been told that they're hard to actually find, as seen as what they are. So you're saying that this fellow right here, this Veilcore, is not the one you were talking to when you took this job, and that one was a doppelganger.
Correct. When we spoke to you about it, the other individual, the one that was following us ever since the explosion and followed us to the first cemetery, offered us the job. He was the doppelganger. As soon as we got to the next cemetery, only a few hours ago at this point, he turned into that creature.
I turned around and he turned into this thing, so...
Well, that is...
Clearly wasn't you.
disgusting.
I agree. Why we kind of killed it.
I had to smite that thing out of existence. Couldn't bear to look at it.
So, Veilcore, is there any reason you could think of where they'd be targeting you? Well, he'd want to look like you.
I have no idea. No, I'm not even a very interesting person. I really don't know why. Maybe I was just the first one they saw and they could imitate.
What about your book?
Truthfully.
Your doppelganger was very protective over it.
A book I have. Now that you mention it, where is my book?
Rickard tried to snatch it, and the doppelganger quickly took it away.
And guess what's gonna happen again?
Well, my book's not on my person. Did that thing have it?
It's had it, but I actually forgot to check if the doppelganger had it. Damocles, did you see anything? I know you took the head of it.
No, I didn't see anything there.
Okay, well, the last thing I remember, I was on my way back to my home. Hopefully it's there. I'll go check after this. Yes, that book is very important to me.
Sorry.
That is my job.
Valen's not here, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know much of these doppelgangers. Can they manifest physical objects and replicate them? Or is it just, like anatomy?
Well, Gladden starts speaking. If they can replicate clothes and every button on someone's jacket, then I would assume that they can... making a book wouldn't be entirely out of the question. But I'm not very keen on monsters and the like, and how they work and all the magic behind it.
Well, not to pry any further into personal information, but I believe the next step is understanding what's in that book. You say you're not important, but clearly the book is to you.
Well, the book is how I make a living.
And what is your job?
I am I guess you could call me a professional note taker. I wander and record significant events, and for the last few years, at least, I've been here in Tsar Validus and just been documenting the intriguing politics and structure that is the city with a dragon for a king.
The scribe life. My father does the same work. I couldn't get behind it.
Precisely. I haven't, I've published a few things. I've not published anything since moving here to Zarvaldris, though. I intend to have a more in-depth and making sure that everything I have is right. While the emperor here in this city is by no means a private individual. I don't want to write anything down and publish it if it's not true. And getting a hold of royal family information is can be tricky.
So you're telling me that these doppelgangers have got a book full of detailed descriptions of the political members in the city?
He looks out kind of blankly. If they do have it, I see what your train of thought is bringing you to, Galbos. That would be a problem. I hope for all of our sakes that they don't have a real book. I am going to go home. If there's anything else you guys would like to ask me while I'm here or need me to stay here for, I now am only worried about that information falling into the hands of these creatures.
Aye, well, when you get home, you need to look for that book, and hopefully it's at your house somewhere.
That's what I'm... Exactly.
How
Yes.
can we contact you if we have any further questions?
I can, after I get some sleep that's not coma, I don't mind swinging back here in the morning if this is where you all stay.
It's kind of our meeting spot at the moment for the past 2 days. Very
Perfect.
well. Enjoy your nights. Get some rest. Feel better.
Thank you. I will
Amontor's
I will meet you
blessings.
tomorrow. Yes. Thank you, Leonidas. Gladden, do you need anything from me, Chief? No, go back to business. Just make sure that they get paid something. Yes, I will make sure. Thank you for reminding me.
Real quick before you go, can you take a look at this list and tell me if you know what any of this is?
Sure, yes.
The list. I already know what smolder glass and brimlock dust is, but I don't know what this other stuff is.
Well, brimrock dust and smolder glass, you said you do know what those are. Okay. I have heard of coal heart resin. It's up here somewhere. I don't know where I've read about it at or heard about it. Give me a couple days and I can probably get something to you, Galbos.
Oh, that'd be great.
Thank you very much. Anything else? Anybody? Wonderful. I bid you all a good night and good rest. I will see you on the morrow.
How about I walk you home so we can make sure you get there safe?
That
Clobbered
works.
over the head again.
Sure thing, Galbos. You volunteering?
Aye.
Wonderful. All right. Galbos and Velcor leave the establishment.
Well, I probably should have said something when everyone else was here, but it's kind of creeping up on my mind now. Well, first of all, where is Valen? I told him to meet us back here. Does anyone know where he went? He probably went home to his family. Another late night for him. Regardless.
He's he stopped by earlier and said that you all would be bringing.
He caught you before us.
Velcor. He did. It was very quick. He sounded rushed. He just said that you found the real Velcor. Didn't know what that meant at the time, and that you were all meeting back here, and he said that he left without much more of a word.
Well, that's fine. He has a family. I understand. Maybe you would know more about this, Gladden, but on my approach to the city, I did stop by a farm just south of here, and I spoke to the farmer there, the older drow, very old indeed, must have been living there for quite some time. He had mentioned to me that there's a potential evil stirring about in the city. The local clerics did not like what they were seeing in their prayers. I don't suppose this has something to do with it. Have you heard of that?
This is, well, while it's not the first I've heard of it, with all due respect to whoever you met, they may be right, but I hear things like that all the time in my line of work.
You overheard it from some of the traders going on the main road by his farm.
Interesting.
And as a paladin, I couldn't simply ignore that comment, but I have been keeping on to it. And now it just leads me to believe it more and more.
Your perseverance is seen and appreciated. This may be part of that. I wouldn't doubt it. This is certainly not anything good, and if there are more of these doppelganger things, that is a problem.
Rickard, I'm not even sure why I'm asking you, but have you heard of that? Since you run around preaching about Her Majesty.
You kind of just hear him go like snort a little bit. Like, huh, what? What did you say, brother? Say it again.
Are you sleeping over there?
No.
In the middle of our conversation? This is very
What are you
important.
talking about? No, there was a bug in my helmet.
Is there like a glass on the table by Leonidas?
Depends on how much Damocles cleans up.
No. We
There's
haven't
no?
had anyone in all day.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
It's not nap time yet. I asked you,
Go, Steve.
have you heard of anything going on with the clerics?
Oh, that is a good question. I have been around for quite a bit. He'll pull up his fingers. At least 7, so give me 1 second and he'll kind of put his hand under his chin. What do you want me to roll?
You can roll a history or religion check.
We will. We'll do history. 4.
Rickard, my boy. Things are always scary. And it's your job to make them right for her.
He's rubbing his chin. Yes, I mean, he'll kind of scoot close towards you if you're at the bar. Listen, brother, I mentioned to you in the graveyard already. The things in the night, she whispers to me about how dangerous they are. And I told you before, we are here to burn it all down, purge it with fire. Clasp you on the back. This is what we've been sent here for, and this we shall do.
He'll give him a little stiff arm and create distance.
Right. If there is evil about, I won't be afraid to step in and take care of it. But we need to understand it. Where is it coming from? What is the source? There's always an overarching mind, potentially. Someone is pulling the strings. Glad you had mentioned the wizards or something? Practicing spells?
Well, I mentioned that is sometimes a cause of undeath.
Insight check. Does he seem nervous at all?
Glad?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Roll me insight.
14.
He seems just as perplexed about this whole situation as you are. If you're talking about like graveyards and what you just said, like about magic, yeah, he doesn't like He doesn't seem to know anything more than you do. He's
Well,
just
I guess from
trying
the
to make sure
questioning,
everything's-
yeah, like from the questioning, I'm trying to figure out if he seems like nervous about answering these questions. Like maybe he knows more than what he actually is telling us.
No,
Okay.
he doesn't seem like that. But I myself am not involved with much magic. I really don't know how it works. Just that it does. I don't know how any of these monsters got into these graveyards. I'm glad you are putting them down. It is good. And if Falcor doesn't pay you, then let me know, and I can get some of our money pulled over to you for that.
Payment is secondary. I'd like to see these things just burn away.
I'll have to inform the other guardhouses that they should look into their graveyards and make sure that everything is as it should be.
Ricker now is head in agreement at hearing burning away.
All right, well, I guess that's about enough action for tonight. Let us all make
Great.
rest. Talk again in the morning.
That sounds fair enough to me.
Rickard, Leonidas will walk upstairs and go to his room. I'll be right back.
All right. Rickard, Damocles, anything from you guys to wrap up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, when everybody leaves.
Okay.
I assume,
Yeah,
his face
Damocles
is to go to
can
bed.
go up to his room, and
Yeah.
you can be the last one down here.
okay. Obviously the guard guy just left, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
The moment he hears a door shut, he's gonna leave. He's gonna go back to the church that they were near and go vandalize it and
Okay.
scratch in with a rock because he doesn't have Damocles' knife.
Okay.
A little image of a helmet.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Leonidas' spidey senses tingle. There's a disturbance.
9.
A 9.
Yep.
You're chiseling away at it, and just to get a stone to mark another finished
stone?
polished stone. It's kind of hard for something that's permanent. So you're making a bit of noise back here behind the church. And someone does eventually notice you. Hey, doing to that building, that church.
He'll just hold up one finger. Oh, hold on there, friend.
No.
Doing a little reinforcement. What's wrong?
He walks over to you and tries to take the rock out of your hand. What are you doing?
Hey, I wasn't doing about that. What? Look. And
Make a perception check.
hold. He will cast Druidcraft, and under where the helmet is, he'll make a little flower boom. See, brother? She loves it. She loves what I do.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Nat 20 finally.
This person, well, okay, you can retcon as much of that as you want.
What?
That person approaching you, you noticed before they stepped up to you, they're a drow.
Oh. Yeah, if it wasn't a nat 20, I wouldn't do it. Does he say anything before? So I see him well before he says anything to me?
Yes.
Of
yes.
course, it's finally a drow.
Ricker just stops.
My
He
God.
like you know when you're gonna chuck a stone at somebody and you kind of toss it in the air a few times?
Yeah.
Really feel the
Yeah.
weight at it. He's
Yeah.
gonna chuck the stone at him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh.
15.
Oh.
15. Yeah, you hit this guy in the head. What are you doing, sir?
Hey, you shouldn't be out here this late at night. You know that there's a curfew in town.
Neither should you. There's no curfew.
Yes, there is. For
There
you,
is
there
not.
is. Come here, buddy. And he's gonna go over to him and try to arrest him.
Oh, I'm trying to arrest him.
Okay, make a grapple check. He'll make a contested check.
What, just like an unarmed strike again or something?
Athletic.
Athletics. Nice. Oh, 4.
He also rolled a 4.
No way.
Oh boy, we're doing war.
All right, roll. Yeah, roll a d20.
D20.
Ooh, 18.
Oh, 4.
Okay. You guys struggle for a little bit, and he finally breaks free and is like looking at you, like kind of square. What are you doing? Get away from here! And he tries to grab you by like the lapel and like drag you off towards the street to like, assumingly you're like report you or something.
What do you mean? I'll have you know that Gladden will hear about this. He's gonna try to like break free and go stomp off and go talk to him.
Okay, make a acrobatics or athletics check to break free.
18.
Oh,
Okay,
Acrobatics.
yeah, that's far enough. So yeah, you break off, and when you kind of struggle free, he is gonna try to hit you.
oh,
Okay.
He misses with a 3.
oh my god.
Okay. What does he just swing at me?
He just swings at you as you're like
Okay.
kind of turning away from him.
Rickard will look down at him. And he'll turn, but he'll grab his helmet, do a 180, and just walk straight. And I'm always watching you, boy. From now on, every time you come around here, remember my name. And in her name, Rickard Moranus will always be watching you. You just keep walking away.
You are a criminal.
And he'll turn around now. He'll see the back of his helmet. And you are a cur on my existence. Just because we look alike doesn't mean I have to like you. And he'll turn back around.
Huh?
All right. It's a good night, Rickard. That's a good night.
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
alike.
Okay, cool. So with that, we'll take our little break, and
Long rest?
we'll come back in about 10-15 minutes.
Long rest?
And yes, long rest. Everybody gets a
yeah.
long rest. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful.
W.
Let me chickadee check something.
Can we go back to combat so Valen dies?
What? What?
I almost went down when fucking.
Oh, really?
Rickard blasted me. I had 2 health left.
Yeah, I took half fucking HP from that stupid shit.
That was a lot of damage.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That was a
Crazy
crazy
damage.
amount of damage.
17, that's not bad. That's what you said.
See, that's not bad. 17.
Listen.
At level 3.
Just always remember that Taboo, as the player, can help it, but Rickard cannot.
Alright, buddy.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are all of you guys are using? Okay, yeah, you all just have milestone. I'm trying to. I need to keep better track of the actual XP you guys are getting on my end.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. That is a level up.
Oh,
Oh.
no way.
This
Holy
third,
shit.
the third
Ooh.
combat is a level up.
Dang, alright, level 4, we did it.
You know what that means?
So you guys can do
Level
this.
4, baby.
You guys can do this long rest. You guys can level up if you'd like. There will likely not be a combat this episode, so if you don't want to level up right now, if there's too many things, that's fine. You can do it later. But just let you know that is the first level up of this campaign, episode 4.
Oh.
Episode 4, level 4.
Level 4.
Mr. DM, just a quick question.
Yeah.
For choosing feats.
It
Are
should
we
be
allowed to dip?
restricted to what?
No 2014 core rules.
No, 2024.
Understood.
For
Expanded
feet,
rules
for-
in 2024.
Just 2024.
Just 2024.
Expanded rules for feats is going to give you things from Tasha's and Xanathar's that are not level capped like 2024's are.
Oh.
So we'll
Ooh.
keep it to 2024 for now. If there's something specific that you were wanting or you see and you would want, we can definitely talk about it as always. But let's.
So we're looking at core though, right? Just
At
core?
first glance, just do core rules 2024 stuff because
Okay.
they'll be
Alright.
level capped, so you guys can't get like the crazy stuff right away. But you know, we'll see how it goes. If there are issues,
okay.
let me know.
I can't grab blood of Bolterson, can I?
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There's only one person in this city who can have that.
Blood of Bolterson. Yep. I'm grabbing the Revenant. Fantastic.
I know that guy.
All right. Put my plate upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, me too. Bye.
This might change things for me. This fucking half the team took alert.
I adjusted the thing I'm getting. I'm gonna switch it up.
You just attack once? Interesting. I might take that now. I think I was going to take at level 12.
Yeah, the thing I was taking at E, I'm taking now.
Yeah.
Just swapping these around. Yeah, that will make.
Oh, maybe I should go Warcaster. That'd be fun.
That would be interesting. Yeah, I get my reactive strike, which allows me to hit things as they enter my range.
There you go.
And then I'll take Sentinel at 8, which gets me the then they stop part. And I get a bonus attack for a D4. It deals bludgeoning damage and the weapons damage next. Yeah. So I get an extra D4 on the as a bonus action. With Pull Arm Master.
Ooh, choices.
Sentinel is a Sentinel is a
so that's
Whatchamacallit.
a Warhammer.
Oh, I do have a question for the DM at some point. When he gets back.
Put my bowl of ice cream away.
I was gonna make some potato skins, but I'm kind of full. Howdy, we're on break.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know what to take now. How much HP do I have?
I think I'm going to ignore feats this time and just go for the ability.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to pump your stats like the first 2 you can, and then just go for feats after. So like once we hit like I think it's level 9 or 10, you can pretty much get feats there.
8. 8, you get your next one. Or at least on Paolo you do. 8, 12, 16.
Yeah, so then all right, then it's 12. Then you can get your feat, get a good feat.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
why
feet.
I'm debating just going for my charisma boost right now. That would be huge. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna take it now. Bum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, just be like Jedediah. Just do 4 points of dexterity. Pow 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 pow.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad for me. It gives me armor too.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I'm doing trying to pump my wisdom for whenever I get stunning strike.
Pumping. Dude, pumping.
He's popping.
Oh yeah, we're cooking, boys. We are cooking over here, boys. Yes, sir.
What are you cooking?
This build, Rickard's a menace
Okay.
to everyone and himself.
Oh, sweet! I got more key points too.
Sheesh. Love key points.
Key points. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Shadow, what was it? Shadow chop.
Soda drink.
I don't sit there writing down different attack names throughout the.
Yeah. Basically, so you do a different one every time.
I haven't repeated one yet.
This is funny. Funny Monster Hunter meme. Lol.
Hello.
Hello? Fuck you, Tashin. Ugh.
God damn, I get more movement speed when I level up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy!
What in the world?
Mr. DM, I have a question.
Okay.
With the weapon masteries, do
Yeah.
we ever get to change those? Because obviously
Hmm.
they're very pointed, and right now I don't know what we're gonna get for weapons.
Sure. I would say if you'd like to change them, you can change them like
On a level up.
We
every
can.
level up, yeah.
Because there is a mastery I chose because I didn't know what I'd be using.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
what I
was talking to
mean,
me about
like-
this. Yeah.
Short sword mastery, and I have not used a short sword ever, and I was wondering if I could change it because that would completely change my feat choice.
I'd say you can change it on a level up if you'd like. One of your masteries on a level up if you have
One
more
of
than
them?
one.
Perfect.
Doesn't apply
Well, I
to
have
fighters
3.
because they get all of them. Yeah.
I got 3, so
So you can change one of them. Yeah.
Yes. All right, wonderful. I've chosen my feat, Mr. DM.
Okay.
Let me know
I have
what you
two.
let me know what you think of this.
What is it?
sharpshooter.
Specifically, the second trait.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, I thought you meant this. Oh, the second part of the feat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first part's actually better.
Well, the first part's really good too. It's just really a good feat overall.
It is good.
So that is what I will be choosing for my 4th level. Oh, and I need to change a weapon mastery to, instead of short sword, to, there it is.
I picked my feet.
Oh,
And I'm excited because I do more now.
Let's go.
God, Siri.
I only get an extra D4 damage. It's great.
Okay, good. You got it all in the litter box. Thank you. Even though it still smells like shit. Oh, God.
All right. Not as useful as I'd like it to be, but
There's always another level for that.
Yeah, like level 12.
8's gonna be giga fun for me.
Until you die
okay. Who's dying?
and cease from existence. You are, buddy. Ah, I'm kidding.
What the hip? We have to get to level 19 so we can all get our epic boon.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't get to 19 the last campaign.
Let's do it. We
I
got
know.
to fake
We
20.
gotta get to level 18 or level 19 so we can get our epic boon, because that is gonna be so crazy.
You guys can get to level. You guys can get to level 20 on last campaign's characters whenever you decide to meet for IRL D&D.
Oh, right.
Ooh, real.
Gain an epic
But our
boon feat
epic-
or another
epic
feat of your
boon
choice.
Yeah, the epic boon feats are they're kind of good. They're kind of good.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize level 20 paladin jaywalk.
Well, level 20 paladins are very good.
Yeah.
All paladin subclasses have a really crazy capstone.
Damn.
Oh, really? I think the rogue capstone's pretty good too.
I'm sure they all are, to be honest with you. I don't think there's a bad one.
So the likelihood, if I tell you, the likelihood you remember the rogue 20th capstone by the time we get there is very low. So I'm just going to tell you what it is.
It's just a scuffed third of a feat.
It's called Stroke of Luck. You have a marvelous knack for succeeding when you need to. If you fail a D20 test, you can turn the roll into a 20.
Nice.
I just make
Yeah,
make
you get
it
free
into a
20.
crit. Free 20 on anything. And I can't use it until I finish a short or long rest.
Short? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Excited for that one. Level 20.
All right.
Come.
Level 20.
We all good? We all here?
Yep.
Golden.
Yep.
Coolio. Okay. So, as you guys wake up, feeling refreshed, feeling a little bit more getting used to this, these stresses on your bodies and minds. A few hours go by the sleeping giant before Veilcore arrives. Who would all be here by that point? Probably, it's a little bit before noon, I'd say. You guys stayed up late again, so got up a little bit more like mid-morning. He arrives early afternoon.
Yeah, Leonidas is up.
Kelbos would be here by then.
Cool.
I don't get to leave.
Stop by.
so-
I can still leave.
And I don't want to leave, so.
Huh?
Okay,
Val would
cool.
indeed stop by at some point.
Cool. So if everyone's there, Velcor will get there. So, everyone, for a proper introduction, I am Velcor, the real Velcor, as far as I know.
Just hear. My God! And who is Valen?
I've been here the whole time.
What's that gentleman over
Come now,
Rickard will
Rickard.
walk
Don't
over.
play stupid.
Rickard will walk over to you. Rickard will walk over to you, Valen. Valen, I am so sorry. Do you see that guy is Valcor and you are Valen? It's quite confusing. He'll kind of step back a little bit and kind of give you an up down.
Finally
Look
get a good
over.
look.
Ah, yes, I have. You know, now that I think of it, he's gonna get, like, super close, like, right up into your ear. You know, Valen, my lady has given me visages of you, images in my head. I believe at one time in your life, you were a frog. And he'll, like, hold you back, and he'll be like, don't worry, friend. I won't tell anyone, Valen. Your secret is safe with me. No patch on the back.
Hard to believe a word
Wow.
he says.
I'm surprised you've narrowed me down, Rickard. Not many know my evil past and secrets.
Yes, quite evil. Now I don't have to think you're a doppelganger unlike that one. And he'll kind of do...
Towards
he'll point
Valcor.
he'll point at Leonidas.
Val will put a hand on your shoulder, Rickard, and lean into the side of your helmet. I've got my eye on him as well.
Hey, he looks different. And he keeps saying that he's Leonidas. But Leonidas had that thing on him. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, Rickard, my armor is damaged. Would you like to assist me in repairing it?
It's damaged. How did it get damaged?
Let me ask you, is your helmet made of mithril?
Yes. Something even stronger, actually.
Oh, good. Give it here.
And then he'll walk over to Valen, or to Rickard, and try to grab his helmet.
He's gonna immediately punch you in the face if you try to grab that thing off his head.
You gonna punch him in the helmet?
He's gonna whack you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. He'll like back away.
Okay,
Here, are you still gonna are you still gonna try to grab for it?
Yeah, he'll try to. He's basically toying with
brother.
him.
Brother, you know that is not a good idea. We are supposed to take these off.
Rickard, please, you just inform me.
Brother, that is not a good idea.
Remember, we must work together, Rickard.
Yep, we do, but we don't touch these things.
This could help me.
Swing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it hits me.
I'll choose to like pull it back, but he's gonna let you feel it though.
Okay.
He's gonna clock you in the head.
Okay.
Clong.
Oh, brother, I told you, do not touch the helmet.
First the spells, now the punches.
I warned you.
I will restrain you again.
Is this not a good time?
Oh, it's an excellent
Fine
time.
time. They're always like this.
You've never found us at a better time, actually.
They're always like this. Okay.
I've known them for a day and a half.
Before we get started, is there anyone here? Are you a doppelganger? You know you gotta tell us if you're a doppelganger.
That is true. That is
I'm not a doppelganger.
No, Galvos, I'm not a doppelganger.
Well, how can we be sure you aren't Galvos?
Well, I just said I would have to tell you if I was a doppelganger now, wouldn't I?
That's exactly what a doppelganger would say.
Okay, here we go.
It's required by law.
That is true.
Anyway, did you find your book, Valcor? That's the big question we got here.
He reaches into his jacket and pulls out a large tome that looks exactly like the one you saw yesterday. I did, and everything, he kind of flips through it real quick. Everything seems to be here, so unless they copied it or this is a copy, it's very, very good copy. I don't believe we have to worry about anything too dire being divulged.
Do you have a family, Valcor? And if so, are they alright?
I don't have an immediate family in the city. I'm an only child. My mother and father live quite far away from Zarvalder. It's not even on Hestetera. But I don't live with anybody else here in the city. No. I appreciate your concern very much, though.
Yes, just checking. Is there, after all, everything you've been through? Would have wanted to happen to anyone else?
That your worry is noted, and I thank you for it. Now, something was said. You said that your armor. I did notice, Leonidas, that your helmet and your trousers look very well designed and made with craftsmanship. And your chain shirt looks a little out of place. You said your armor was destroyed, is that right?
Is Gladden here?
Gladden is not here.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a hand-me-downs I'm wearing at the moment, but it'll do for now. In that explosion, I did try to help some citizens, and unfortunately got crushed within the action, and my armor was heavily damaged. I cannot repair it unless I have access to a forge, certain tools and devices. I need mithril, I need steel. It's only forged through solarite, very long process. And without the help of my wizards and regalia, it's going to take some time.
I've never heard of solarite, but I know I've heard that there's mithril in the area. I regrettably don't have any information on that, though, but also, sorry, where are my manners, everyone? He reaches behind him and pulls out a leather pouch that is kind of like attached to his belt, and he unclips it, and he opens up this large leather pouch and takes out 4 smaller bags.
Oh.
Here you are. I hope you don't mind. I found it easier just to divvy it up by way of platinum. So 20 platinum for each of you for your efforts in cleaning up the city and saving my life.
Yoink.
Oh, wait, there's
Thanks
4.
very much.
There's only 4 bags?
Yeah, Rickard will start counting on his hands.
No, there's bags for everyone.
Oh, you said
Oh,
4.
there's 5. Yeah, you said 4.
You said 4 bags. Yeah.
More
shit,
bags.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
I got
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he opened the leather pouch to get more bags.
Oh, okay.
If I said 4,
heard
then
4
I
bags.
completely didn't mean to. My bad.
Well, thank you, Valcor.
4 bags. Rickard said he was only taking 10 gold,
Yeah.
so I'll be taking his 20 platinum.
Rickard said he was only taking 10, so do with
Yeah.
that what you must.
Thank you. Your kindness is appreciated, but
Yeah.
I'm
10 gold. Rickard,
Do still have other
thanks for
matters
the
to attend
19
to.
platinum.
Well,
as
That's the least I
per
can
what I had asked to your doppelganger, my armor, white and gold, it's very similar to, well, the other 2 in my units that have been separated from, and you know, the more time I spend here, the more I think they've just made it back to Regalia themselves. But a cleric and a wizard, Conrad and Emma, I don't suppose you've heard of their names?
I have not. I apologize. But I do know someone who may be able to help you with your armor. If there's anyone in the city who can, it's this gentleman. We can talk about that as we go about our day, but he may be able to help you find a better than a guess of whether mithril is in the area for you to repair your armor.
Anything could help, I'd appreciate it.
Well, again, I very much appreciate you guys all saving my life and, well, as I said, doing some good deeds around the city. I will be sure to mention all of your names before my book is published about the city here. Is there any other business that we need to manage before we part ways?
Rickard's hand shoots up.
Rickard, yes, you can speak.
Yes. Your book. How much smut is in there? Can I read it?
I don't have any of that in this book.
That's what the doppelganger said. I don't believe you.
That is not a part of my writing.
Okay, then let me read it to make sure. He'll just reach his hand out.
He will hold his book just the same against himself and kind of gently lead your hand a different direction. I prefer if you do not read what's in this book.
Well, you
I'll give you
said
this back. And he'll hand him back the bag.
I don't need payment from you. That was considered a gift. I don't want it back.
Well, you said your book was part of your work, and I take it you're an author writing about the city. What does that mean? History?
It's not all just about the city. This also doubles as my personal diary, and I just like to document the things that happen day to day here, and when I return home, and just things that happen in Zarvalis and day to day life here. Helps me kind of remember things and stay appreciative of the little things, the day to day things. Keeps me grounded.
Very well.
Just one quick thing. I'm not looking for any fame, so if you could strike my name from the book, it'd be good. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Still hiding in the shadows, Valen.
Fallon will just look over.
No need to be coy with me. You can be straightforward.
Yeah, sure. The shadows.
Right. In other news, Galbos, Valen, you weren't here for what I had brought up last night, but the clerics here been saying there's a great evil stirring. I had spoken to a farmer just south of the city, an old drow, and he had warned me of it. And considering our past two endeavors in the cemeteries, I can only believe it at this point.
A great evil, huh?
Very vague, yes, but like I said, after what we've been through, I'm starting to believe it.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but once again, I think seems a little over my head, if I'm being honest. Great evil?
Well, I made my prayers to a Montor last night and got no guidance, but it doesn't always speak to me. You never know when the next thing might turn up. Like another explosion, perhaps.
Listen, I was looking for a quiet life here. This is definitely a good place to make some money doing jobs like this, but I'm hoping these explosions and great evil, whatever that may be, kind of start to quiet down.
I don't much care about a great evil, but it seems like there's a pretty good money-making opportunity here.
Well, gentlemen, jobs will come and go, but if this evil takes over, you might not have any jobs to work for.
That's a good point.
That includes your family, Valen. You wouldn't want anything to happen to them, would you?
I bet you keep his family's name out of your mouth there, lad. Don't be threatening the lad with his family.
Easy now, Galbos. I'm just looking out for the man. I take care of the people.
What are you trying to say? Is my family in danger?
I'm saying there is potential that they could be, just like you and me.
I think he's trying to say that you don't care about your family. He's trying to say that we don't care about our families.
What
do you have a family,
know about
Leonidas?
my family?
Leonidas will take his helmet off.
You hear a big gasp from Richard.
He'll put it down on the table.
Making enemies left and right.
Jesus Christ. What do I know about a family? Yes, I have one. Back in Regalia. I, just like Valcor, am a single child. No brothers, no sisters. But I do have a mother and a father. And my friends, and well, Emma and Conrad are my best friends. And now they're gone. Do I know if they're dead? I'm not sure, but I don't want to hang around too long to find out that they are. That is why my main goal is to find my way back to Regalia, to make sure they're okay. Before I had left, there are many things that I partake in. I might come off as noble, but we are a very friendly group of people in Regalia. Every year we come together and celebrate all our successes, the wealth, the health, all of our families grow in age, making new friends, making new memories. I do not wish evil upon anyone, but I did take up my oath as paladin to drive the evil back and stand up for those who can't defend themselves. Hence why I took that blow from the building. I'm in this.
Yeah, that's great and all, but listen. I wouldn't go around threatening people's family with, I'm not sure if they're safe.
If you take that as a threat...
You seem quite noble. That's what you want to put it as, but I'll remind you we just met. You know nothing about me nor my family.
No, but if you think my simple words are a greater threat than any physical force, then you are in the wrong. I'm here to defend those, and I will do so, including your family. Whether you're there to defend them or not, I mean no harm, but I will protect.
Whether I'm there to defend them or not? What are these ominous words? Are you trying to get me killed?
Stop digging too deep into this. I'm just preparing for the worst.
I'm
and he'll
not
put his helmet
digging
back
anywhere.
on. He'll put his helmet back on.
You're the one with these ominous words of, if I'm there to defend them and there's this ominous evil, your family might not be safe.
I think what
What
the
is
lad
your
means
agenda?
is that we need to kill whatever's evil in the city before it takes over the city in order to defend our families. I think he just said it wrong.
I would agree
I hope so.
completely.
To tell you the truth, I just want to take care of my family too. If that means doing whatever this is, then whatever. As long as it makes some gold, I need to be buying some stuff. I'd also say, out at the monastery, we've been getting a lot more of the nobles coming in for healing. Combined with these doppelgangers or whatever they are trying to take this book and trying to impersonate Velcor here, I thinking maybe there's something going on with the nobles. Maybe we should check it out.
Galbos, you have been seeing more nobles, you say, for healing.
Aye.
Smells like fart, cat,
That is
cinnamon, poop in here.
interesting. During my time here collecting
What do you want me to do?
information,
I'll put the litter box out
I
there in the living
have
room.
found that
Outside.
some people have
Outside in the wind.
suspicions about
Take it out.
the Emperor. I hope I'm in confidential walls here. He kind of looks around, glancing at each of you.
Leonidas was not his
I'm not
head.
gonna tell anyone.
Rickard blinks under the mask.
Of
Doesn't
course.
even know.
Well, some have their concerns of the Emperor and his family. Hearing that more nobles have been needing healing lately is another... Well, it adds to that story and that concern. Some people don't believe that, well, a chromatic dragon can rule a city as benevolently and, well, a city as utopian as this. Keep those words between us, as I said. There aren't any strong leads. I just want to make you aware. I don't know what this supposed evil is that Leonidas, you say that others are saying may be overtaking the city, but Galbos, if you're seeing oddities as well, maybe the pieces fit, maybe they don't. But regardless, I just wanted to pass on that information that I had. since we're being honest with each other here.
What makes you say that, Velkor? I'm just
What makes me say what?
curious. You seem to have, speaking of vague disapprovals of the Emperor. When I was here a few years ago, I heard nothing but praise for the royal family.
And that's the thing, Valen. I I also hear those. I do. And when I say that I heard there are some disapprovals, take that with a grain of salt. It is a vast minority that I'm hearing these disapprovals from. For the most part, I mean, I've lived in this city for a few years, and if a stranger were to ask me how life is here and how the nobles and the rulership is, I would have nothing but kind things to say about them. I've never had any bad experiences. They are very public. They take care of problems. They keep the peace. I don't have issues. I'm just saying that as I interview people and as I keep my ear to the ground, so to speak, on different topics and in different places in the city, there are those who have some stark different opinions than the majority. And while that's expected, some of the things that I've heard have been somewhat in line with what anybody would expect out of a chromatic dragon that is centuries old as Bolterson is. But whether these are more than just rumors, I can't say. I'm just letting you know what I've heard.
Fair enough.
Well, we aren't going anywhere sitting around here.
I'd say the first step is we need to learn more about these doppelgangers.
Especially if they've infiltrated the city. They're not going to be easy to uproot.
No, but I wonder where a good spot to ask around for some questions about them would be around here.
I have a suggestion. Why don't we go to a, what's that place called where the thing comes down and there's like the heat and the liquidy stuff and everybody sits in them and people kind of talk to themselves all the time. You know what I'm talking about? There's quite a few of them out here.
Are you talking about the bathhouse?
Yes, those are quite intriguing. It's been like, what did I say last time? 3, maybe 4 times since I've been.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times. I remember.
And you know, everyone is quite tense in here today. I'm sorry for, my brother's first sermon. It wasn't bad. Kind of lean over to Leonidas. All right, brother, next time you give a sermon like that, try not to piss off the people. Can stay back up. All right, so we just kind of, we all go, get a little relaxing.
I'm simply looking
out
for the people.
A nice little soak. We can do a little chit-chatting. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Wink at Damocles. And, we'll just have a great time.
See, if we can get Rickard in the bath, then we should get him in the bath.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait, I'm Rickard. Guess what, boys? I'll even pay.
Honestly, I agree with that. Let's go for a little walk. Get some fresh air.
May not be a bad idea.
Velkor, will you be joining us?
Sure, I need to still wash off from where I've been. I under these perfumed clothes. I certainly don't smell great, so I know a place. We can go there.
The Obsidian Vale?
That is correct.
Interesting. That's exactly where I was thinking about going.
Oh, okay. Obsidian Vale.
Yes, is that... have you been, Valen?
No.
Well, there's a first time for everything, just like myself.
You boys could go to the bathhouse. I think it'll be, go to ask around to see if, there's any way we can identify these doppelgangers.
Velkor, maybe you could show me to that smithy you were talking about. Could help me.
Yes, we can also do that. As a matter of fact, the Obsidian Vale does not. They're not a morning establishment. I think at high noon is when they open. So we could actually go to the Stormhearth Ward first.
High noon, you say?
Draw.
Rickard will look at Galbos. Oh, actually, Galbos, it actually wouldn't be a bad idea if I went to your monastery as well. It's been quite a long time since I've met some fellow brothers of the strike.
You could use a bit of training with your punches there.
Yes. My form was impeccable, but my backing it up, I'm a little bit of skin and bones these
Put
days.
your hips into it a little bit.
A little hip action, yes.
I think the
Haven't
more
done that
important
in a
thing is he
while
needs to
either.
work on his aim.
I think
With
before
his
you go to the monastery,
spellcasting.
though, you should probably go to this bathhouse.
I mean, I
How
don't
about
think the
this?
monastery cares.
How about this? I can show you to the Stormhearth Ward where I have this craftsman that I want Leonidas to meet. After that,
Hang on a second,
we should-
Valcor.
He'll turn to Rickard. He'll hold up 3 fingers.
Rickard, how many fingers am I holding up?
A couple.
And then he'll put that hand down, put the other hand up, and only hold up 1 finger.
How about now?
A couple less.
Well, at least his eyes work a little bit.
Yes, they work
Astute.
fantastically.
An astute historian, I see.
Well,
Glad to have you on the team, Rickard.
as I was saying, we can go to the Stormhearth Ward. I'll introduce you, Leonidas, to my friend Dal, and from there we can probably hit the bathhouse directly after that, and it'll be open, so it'll be as fresh as can be.
Galbos, if you don't mind, not much for bathhouses. You were going to do some investigating. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
tagging along.
A man not being one for bathhouses is, well, even Rickard wants to bathe. It's an oddity.
How dare you, sir? It's not that I want to bathe, it's that everyone over here is having a little hissy fit about some harsh word that's said. Seems like everybody has their feelings hurt. That's why I said we just go down to the bathhouse and just start rambling on about the bathhouse.
Well, if you
Let
clean
Rickard go to the
yourself,
bathhouse.
if you clean yourself up and Mr. Valen doesn't, maybe he'll be the talk of the group instead.
I don't think so. I think Val and I can go and
Val
Maybe
will give him. You see the pose? My pose my image. That's exactly the look I give Valcor.
He winks at you. It's all in fun. It's all in fun. Don't take everything so seriously.
Finger gun.
Finger
Yeah.
guns.
Bird I once knew.
Only evil will take seriously.
Well, what a group I have found myself in the middle of. This is. You're all great company. Now, Leonidas, shall we go?
Yes, let's head out now.
Okay.
Well then, Galbos, I'll follow you.
Hey, and Rickard can go with Velcor and Leonidas. Damocles, are you coming or are you gonna stay here?
I'm actually gonna go shopping.
After you suggest that, you'll hear Rickard sob a little bit. No, I kind of wanted to go with you guys.
Hey, you need to go to the bathhouses with and get some information with Velcor and Leonidas.
They're gonna go talk about
Divide and
sticking
conquer,
stuff.
Rickard.
It's
Divide
not
and
even time
conquer.
it's not even time for the obsidian thing yet. He'll kind of just like nudge one of the chairs around him, like a little kid that's not getting his way.
Hey, it may not be time, but you want to be with them. They're going right after.
I assure
Honest-
you, Rickard, it won't be very long. It's almost noon as is. I just want to make sure that we're not waiting at the door.
Almost what?
Noon?
How long
I
do you think you'll
Oh,
be?
yeah.
Just how long do you think you'll be?
Well, it'll probably only take about an hour to meet and fully understand what Leonidas needs for his armor, for Dal to fix it up and maybe even make it improve it if Leonidas would like that. So I'd say in an hour we'll be at the Obsidian Vale, and from there probably soak for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Don't want to make it too long. I've heard it gets unhealthy if you're there for too long. So
Sure.
I'd say we could be
That's all
back
I
here
need to know.
in 2 hours if that fits your timeline as well.
Valen will look at Rickard and Velcor and cast Psychic Whispers. Oh, yes.
Okay.
They'll hear, both Rickard and Velcor will hear in their head. For the next 2 hours, we can talk to each other within a mile. If you need to meet with us, just let me know.
Can he respond in turn?
Yeah,
I think
it's
we
no
both
action to
got
talk. Yep.
He will not like move or like flinch from that whisper in his head. He will simply reply, "Understood."
Rickard will just stare at you, and then you just hear in your head, "Yes, and then we can talk about things when I return." And he'll do a 180 and just walk out the door.
I don't know if have you seen this cast before? My eyes will flash purple. If not, my eyes flash purple as I cast, similar to the blades.
Oh, that's
and then they go back
cute.
to normal. Smile. Flavor. All right, Galbos. We have a link with them for a mile. Say we go
Great. We can get
gather some
information.
intel.
I'll be perfectly honest. I was not getting in a bath with Rickard.
Yeah, I listen, just met you guys. Let me warm up to you a little first before we're bathing together.
Hey, bathhouses are warm. That's where you warm up.
True. Hey,
Okay,
trying to help the squad out,
okay.
but everybody wants to be
Bro.
antisocial.
Wow.
Hey, we got Leonidas threatening my family
Oh
over
my
here.
god.
Dude, the fact that
you
Valen
took
took it
that as
like
a
that
threat
is insane.
insane, right? That's what I thought.
I took it more as he was implying that we couldn't defend our families.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
fact
like,
that Valen
well-
said, "Are you
Well,
threatening my
you know,
family?"
you might not be around to defend your family, and they might be in danger. What are you trying to say, Leonidas?
Bro, Valen
Oh my
is
god.
paranoid.
This guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Dude's got 50 locks on his front door.
Yeah. You'll never find me.
You
They'll never-
haven't been to my house.
My family's safe. My family's
They're
safe.
safe. They're safe. I know.
All right.
He's got the cone of silence over his house.
You haven't been. You don't know what my house looks like. You've never been.
How long does this thing last for? The next 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Nice.
If I rolled higher, it could have been longer, but we got 2.
All I need is a couple minutes.
Oh, no.
He'll just scream in your brain.
No, you're just gonna start hearing him talking to himself.
My God.
All right. So, we'll finally go then.
Yep.
A team. You guys are going to. Let's do a little.
A team's going to investigate. Yeah, that's us. We're A team, Galvos and I.
A team going to Stormhearth Ward.
Nope.
Going from the tavern
Nice.
to Stormhearth Ward. So, you get to, you guys
Any
can
music
actually,
changes?
yes, thank you for
Music.
following up as well. You guys can switch to track Stormhearth.
You almost said that number.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh,
Alrighty then.
that's fun.
What a fun track.
Yeah. Surely no enemies will strike us down while this music's playing.
5 pit fiend.
Not the feeds.
It's always pit fiends.
Oh my god.
All right. So you guys get to the Stormhearth Ward, and this place is, even this early in the morning, It's not like bustling, busy, but there are definitely like almost all the buildings are, have their front doors open, and people are, either carrying things to a shop, from a shop. A lot of people have supplies. A lot of people are just making things in their shops. There are blacksmiths here. There are weaponsmiths. There are people who look like they've got some magical tools that they're, implementing with weapons or armor. This place looks like the craftsman ward, and that's basically what it is. The stream of hammer strikes isn't disturbingly loud. It's pretty well kept in each of these establishments, and as Velcor kind of guides you through the Stormhearth ward, takes a couple turns and goes into a pretty large building where inside you see about a 6 foot tall, pretty lean, but definitely like muscular, like chest, shoulders, and arms, fellow with pretty angular facial features and like thick jet black hair, and he's kind of he's got a piece of armor that he's pretty, like, his face is like 6 inches away from, as it looked like he's like inscribing something on the armor very fine. And as you guys walk in and see this figure, Velcor will kind of put a hand out to just kind of make sure you guys are, not getting like too close, like, hey, we'll wait for him to finish and then we'll go on, sort of motion is what you're getting from Velcor. And as you see this guy kind of continue crafting on this armor, you see it eventually, as he gets closer to being done, the armor starts to glow a little bit, and then the glow gets really bright and then stops. And when it stops, the craftsman sits up, looks at the armor. Oh, very well. And he kind of takes these these almost look like welding goggles, takes them, puts them on his head, and then kind of scratches his forehead a little bit, and then just kind of takes the welding glasses off. He's got these like ice blue eyes, and he walks up to you guys, big old smile, reaches out a hand. Hello, the name's Dalinar.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Leonidas put his hand out.
My name is Leonidas Gladwin.
Very strong name, Velcor. How'd you meet these? Well, interesting story, actually. They saved my life last night. What's a busy man like you doing, risking his life? Well, any friend of Velcor is a friend of mine. So, what you here for?
Well, Velcor here actually had mentioned that you could potentially help me in repairing my armor.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but if you're going to bring it to someone, I believe I'm a pretty good fit for that. I've worked on many different types of metals, armors, enchantments, and things of the sort. What is it? What you got? Let's take a look at it.
Does he have anything behind him?
What do you mean by
Like
that?
just anything like on display, or like what he's working on?
Oh, he's got a couple armor sets on display. Yeah, none of them look like mundane armor, but they all look like, as far as craftsmanship goes, really good. They all look like a lot of time was taken in each one. Each one has like its own sort of stylization. It's not like he's kind of just copying his like signature on each piece he's doing. It kind of looks like he puts a little bit of the armor's character into whatever he's gonna do with it. But he's got three things on display behind him, as well as just other things laying on some shelves nearby and things like that. Something near the service counter as well.
Yeah, he'll look past him. Leonidas will look past him.
And by the looks of it, you definitely know what you're talking about. And you could work very well with your hands here.
Well, whether it's just armor or something made out of leathers, I don't like using leather a whole lot, but when customers need it, I will. And even up to things like scales of it's too loud, but scales of a dragon. I've worked with just about every material that I've been able to get my hands on that can make armor.
Leonidas probably would have taken at least his helmet with him instead of lugging all the armor with him. He'll take it off his back and then show it to him.
Well, what do you make of this?
Did this happen last night when you tried to save Mr. Velcor here? What in the world happened to this?
Oh, no, this is a few nights ago at this point. Long story short, big explosion at the castle. Some citizens were running for their life, and one was trapped in a burning building.
I was here that night working on something. I looked out and I saw an explosion, but I not really one that can get involved and be of much help in those, so I just pray to the goddesses and the gods that people who could help would come along and serve. And it sounds like you did.
Well, maybe your gods have heard you.
Your friends, they also help out?
Yeah, he'll turn around and look at them.
Yep, they were the ones that came with me. Ran straight for it.
And what are your names? He's kind of eyeing Damocles and Rickard, one to the other.
Rickard's
I'm Damocles.
What'd you say?
I'm a Damocles.
Oh, Damocles. Very nice to meet you as well. You don't seem to be someone who likes armor, but if you ever come around to it, let me know.
Not my cup of tea.
Well, if you'd like, Mr. Damocles, I can hook you up with someone who can make you the rest of your outfit.
I enjoy the open air.
Okay.
But
Good
thank
on
you.
You've got the age and the tone to show it off now. So enjoy it if you like it. Good on you.
What? How do you spell his name again? Sorry.
His name is Dalinar. Dalinar.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Dalinar, take a good look at that mark right there.
You can just call me Dal.
Understood, Dal. Have you ever seen this kind of material before?
You'd be pointing at the helmet like in little places here and there.
Oh, sorry. Did you not bring the breastplate with you?
He just brought the helmet.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
explained
breastplate
about
was
the
still
breastplate.
in the. I thought the breastplate was still in the guard shack.
No, we brought it back to the the sleeping giant.
Well, when Dal exclaimed about the armor, that was a mistake then.
Well, if you want to retcon it, sure, Leonidas could bring his whole armor with him.
Up to you. You
all
know
right.
that you're going
if we're
somewhere
going
to
there,
have it
yeah,
looked
we'll
at.
bring the armor. Why not?
Okay.
We'll just bring all of it.
He kind of holds up the helmet and looks at it. Huh. Well, it's pretty light, but it's definitely solid. Doesn't have the color of mithril. I can't say I know off the top of my head what this is. I would say it's some sort of mithril or an alloy of it, but it's nothing I've worked with myself.
Well, this right here, we call this solarite back in Regalia.
Solarite. He kind of turns around and walks over to his desk and opens up a big book and takes a kind of a pen and ink quill and kind of scribbles something down real quick and walks back over to you. Solarite.
That is correct.
Quite a fancy name.
It's a material native to Regalia. Actually, a combination of two metals, mithril and steel.
All right. Well, mithril alloy. Wasn't entirely off the mark.
Pretty spot
All right.
on with that.
All right. So mithril, some iron. What's
Well,
got some on you, or
I have.
what are we dealing with here?
I have no raw materials on me. I'm actually looking for those to help me forge and repair this armor. And by no means am I an expert at forging, but my mother did show me the process of making this solarite. It's quite the lengthy process without any wizard's help.
Well, if I'm no expert on the melting process, but I tell you what, if you get me some of the finished material, I can definitely get this repaired and in tip-top shape, fitted just for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I can gather the material, I could kind of show you the process of it. And maybe from there you can help me fix it up.
That would be very good. You're not gonna find mithril is one of those things you probably won't find anywhere here in Stormhearth. It's rare enough that not a lot of people carry it. Usually when it does come into Stormhearth, people are, like myself, are trying to get first in line to get their hands on it and do something with it. So, I'll tell you what though, I can introduce you to there's a druid in the city that he's been underneath the city a few times and claims that he knows where some mithril is, but craftsmen, myself included, aren't really the type to go under the city for really anything. So, again, if you figure out a way to get down there or get someone else down there to retrieve some mithril for you, and yeah,
I wouldn't
like
be
I said,
lined up
bring
for
me the
another...
material. I can make you whatever you need. I can even enchant it for you if you'd like.
I like the offer, and I'm always down for a little adventure. Where can I meet this druid?
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. Velcor also knows this fella, though he does not... he doesn't look forward to talking with him, and he kind of smiles and looks in Velcor's direction. But he can introduce you to him.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Look over at Velcor.
What say you?
Yes, this fella's name is Hathrin. Hathrin Moss Root or something, one of those silly druid names. Yes, we can talk with him. If we must, we can talk with him.
Excellent.
Find you your mithril and get him out of our hair, and we can come back here and
Get him out of your hair. Was he somewhat of an issue? Make it sound like the
You'll
guy's
know.
knocking at your door in the middle of the night.
You'll know very soon. He's not himself an issue. He's got some very interesting stories that he really likes sharing.
Well, I know them druids really like their nature.
This one loves his mushrooms.
I'm sure we'll be in for a treat then.
Dal kind of stands up again. Well, it was nice meeting you, Leonidas, Damocles, and I don't believe I got your name.
Ricker's gonna say nothing to him. He's just gonna grab his helmet and slowly start doing like a 360 with it and looking at all the helmets. And Valen, you'll hear in your head, "Wow, I really wish that all of these helmets had heads for. What use are there in here? Not proclaiming her word."
Leonidas.
Was that Rickard?
Leonidas and Damocles, you notice, you see Velcor, like, kind of raise one of his eyebrows and just kind of looks like he's trying to hold back a smile.
Leonidas will kind of do like the thumbs up, point backward at Rickard.
Yeah, that's Rickard. Again, we've only met a few days ago now, but he is quite the oddball, that one.
Rickard Damocles Leonidas. Well, again, I'm Dal.
Yes,
It'll be a
pleasure to meet you,
pleasure working
Mr.
with you.
Dow.
And then he'll kind of do his
Yes.
little bow.
Well, Hatherin may be an interesting fellow, but he knows what he's talking about when it comes to some of the things under the city. I'm sure you'll find enough mithril to make this solarite, and we can repair this armor for you. Make it in tip-top shape. Maybe it'd make some of those blacksmiths back where you're from a little jealous. He winks and laughs.
Oh, maybe, my friend. I don't suppose you have any extra steel lying around, or shall I go retrieve that as well?
Oh, I've got plenty of steel.
Excellent. Thank you again. Amontor's blessings to you.
And then he'll turn around and start walking away.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, Valen, did you say something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Was that Rickard?
You just hear Rickard say back, "Ah, another voice. Well, welcome, brother. Come up to the table. But at the same time, another one joins the table, another mouth to feed."
Alan will not communicate to Rickard and say to Galbos, "What have I done?"
And you're just hearing, "Hello? Did you go anywhere? Please come back."
Oh my gosh.
Rickard, this is Valen. This is a... Okay, I'm not gonna bother explaining it now.
"Oh, hey, what's up, Valen? There was this other guy that was just talking to me a second ago, but he seemed to have walked away."
Rickard, are you talking to yourself again? Come on, we gotta head out of here.
He'll stop turning his helmet and just walk behind you guys.
Glad you're keeping a good watch, Rickard.
Yes.
Goodness, man. All right, well, we'll wrap this episode up there in that case. And yeah, next episode we will see what Galbos and Valen are up to. We will maybe go and find this oddity of a druid that Velcor and Dal are mentioning, and see what's next on the list of doppelgangers, noble ties, and perhaps invitations, whatever is going on in this city that is maybe injuring nobles or propagating evil. Maybe we'll get one step closer.
Maybe we'll get 10 steps further.
Maybe.
I was going to say something to Galbos, but I think it'd be best to save for next session.
Oh.
That works. If you guys... Well, if/when you guys open the inventory spreadsheet up, Dal will have his shop now revealed to you guys.
Ooh.
What's it called?
Is that pinned in our Discord?
It is.
That link?
I found
his
it.
shop is
The Gleaming
shop is
Ward?
called
Your
the,
feet.
the Gleaming Ward.
Nice. Okay.
So we've got
Can
some
we pin
clothing
the
shops.
link to the...
Yeah.
Thank you.
10,000 gold or 9,000. What the? Think I got that kind of gold down?
Well, I don't know where it is. So I'll share it again. Copy link.
Ooh, I just found it, but if you're sending it right now, it doesn't matter. Pin it. I got the original. Let's go.
That works.
Just go into your Google Docs.
All right.
It'll be there.
I have Google Docs for school. It is way gone in my Google Docs.
Okay.
So we got some clothing shops, we got some weaponsmiths, and now we have a magic armor shop ran by Dal, the Gleaming Ward.
Only
And
I
as-
wore armor.
As we find more people or look for more things, maybe we'll find more shops. But for now, that's what we got.
Oh,
So-
okay. So these are the shops we have unlocked.
Basically,
Nice.
Cool.
I kept the baseline stuff like clothes and weapons, like just those are just in general gonna be here. But if you guys need different weapons or different armors or enchanted things, you can go look for more things and perhaps find more vendors and make more relationships.
Nice.
Elven chain, you say?
Elven chain.
I might be having to go to the banking ward, taking out a small loan.
Small loan of 2,000 gold.
Are we going to the casino?
The casino ward.
The casino ward.
There is a casino in this city.
Oh my god! Is there?
And I would be happy to play
Shit! Okay.
play some dice gambling games.
Oh my god!
Damn.
But
Well,
that'll wait till another
quickly
episode.
A gambling addict.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this session of the 4th episode of Scales of Fate. We'll figure out
Awesome,
more what's behind this city. Why are we
I like how the
here?
city's still the city maps ever grows with more.
And
little things.
it'll continue ever growing. Just little
Nice.
details here and there until I'm happy with it, which might not ever
I'm
be
so
happen,
glad.
but little details here. And
So glad. Also happy we hit level 4. I get to
Yeah,
use
level
new
4,
feats
200
next
gold each.
Combat. Yeah,
there. Big improvements.
we're rich, and we're 1 level off.
Oh,
the
1
bash.
level off from level
And
5.
we need a
Yeah.
lot of money.
So you guys can, now that you're level 4, I would say your characters can start thinking about, if I'm going to be adventuring more, where would I have a base of operations? What would I want in it? And you guys can start kind of on the side, in character, kind of developing a bastion, so that when you guys do get to level 5, you'll have all of your facilities already made and all that stuff. So
Okay.
just something you can do on the side. Doesn't have to be something that we talk about in RP. Just keep it in mind as something that Leonidas or Rickard or whoever is kind of doing on a day-to-day thing.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D is great.
It
I
is.
love D&D.
I love D&D.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Man,
I'll see you
stop
guys next
Thanks
week.
for, thanks for
burning
having us, Mr. Dan.
hands.
Thanks for having us. Keep casting burning hands. I love it.
Also,
Casting burning hands.
just for one last cherry on top, let's go over real quick what everyone got for level 4.
Oh.
We'll start
Okay,
with
sure.
we'll start with Leonidas.
Oh, do you have a level 4, Leonidas?
Charisma +2.
Was that your feat, or you took the ability score modifier?
Ability score modifier.
Cool. Galbos, what you got?
Also took ability score modifier. I went with wisdom +2, which brings me up to 16 armor. And I got featherfall.
Nice.
Oh,
Featherfall.
very good. 16 wisdom or 16 AC rather. That's good. Valen, what'd you get?
I grabbed a feat, a little bit of a change, called Mage Slayer, increasing my dex by 1, so my overall AC goes up, and I gain 2 special features. Concentration Breaker. When I damage a creature that is concentrating, it has disadvantage on the saving throw to maintain concentration. And Guarded Mind. If I fail an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, I can cause myself to succeed instead. And then I can
Alright.
only use that after a short or long rest.
Nice. Damocles, what'd you get?
Polar Master.
Polearm Master. Ooh.
Polearm Master.
So I get to Pulse Strike immediately after you attack with a quarterstaff, a spear, or a weapon with the heavy or reach properties. You can use a bonus action to make a melee attack that deals 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and I can also use Reactive Strike, which, while holding a quarterstaff, a spear, or a weapon with heavy or reach, you can take a reaction to make 1 melee attack against a creature that enters into that weapon's reach,
Ooh.
which
That's
is
good.
10 feet currently.
Oh yeah, because you're
Yeah.
you can just
Mhm.
That'll
pop
be
things
good.
that are on their way. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I got a dex point for
Good.
13 dex that did nothing for me right now.
For now, yeah. Cool.
For now.
Awesome.
For now.
Rickard, what'd you get?
Dex, point that up.
I picked up a level in fighter.
Oh,
I like it.
really?
Oh,
what'd
he's
you get from that?
multi-classing.
What'd you say?
What'd you get from that?
Unarmed fighting.
Weapon masteries.
Okay.
Yep. So now my charisma modifier is my to hit. That's why it's so high.
Fighter?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how it is. It's just my unarmed strikes is my charisma modifier. Instead of strength, it's always been a +3. And I got that from sorcerer, not from fighter.
It might be like your
Because my rolls to hit are my
your
charisma modifier.
Yeah, so
plus
maybe it just
prof.
adds that as interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, so I make 1d8 strikes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's more than me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
1d8's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And you got I mean
He's
uh,
trying to
I think
action
fighter level
surge,
one
dude.
just- I think fighter level 1 you get all weapon masteries.
Yeah, I do, and also 2 uses of second wind.
Second wind. Okay.
Second
Oh my
wow.
god.
It's gonna be a good one.
Okay. All right. Rickard is doing something.
Yeah, Rickard's going for the jack of all trades. achievement,
Amalgamation.
One level
Yeah.
in every class.
Yeah, goat. All right, I love it. Well, that's the perfect note for us to end
I
this
also picked up
section. I love
the
it.
Great Axe weapon mastery.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
But I don't know if I'll use it.
There
I
we
can
go.
I'm excited to see where this goes now. Very,
Cool.
very excited.
I'm really enjoying this
Mm.
campaign, you guys. I say that every
Hey, guys.
campaign, but I'm enjoying it.
I'll see y'all next
I'm-
time.
See you later.
See you, man.
I'm pulling a Jedediah. My initiative also went up. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
excited for that too.
Yeah, you're gonna add your what was I even adding to mine? Oh, was my
your keen or
proficiency? It was
something?
my proficiency bonus
Yeah,
adding to my
proficiency
initiative.
bonus.
Yeah.
So you're getting like +5 from
Plus
your proficiency,
13.
and then plus
It was
5
9
from your,
initiative and then like
dex.
+5 for bonus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like 13 or
Yeah.
some shit.
I'm at a +6 right now. I'm working on it.
Oh my
He's
god.
working on
Plus
his Jedediah initiative.
Jedediah arc.
And then alert will never change. I'm always gonna go first.
So
Yeah.
they came out with a new product today.
I saw
Right.
that.
Valda Spire Secrets player pack. Has 6 subclasses and apparently brings finger gun. I'm so confused. What is
I missed
actually
that
in
one.
this?
End
Because
the
it
stream
doesn't
real quick.
Actually fucking tell me.
Hmm.
16 new spells. Muscle Wizard Barbarian. I just want to get this for the
Have a
memes
good
at
night,
this
stream.
point.
We
This book
will
looks like memes.
catch you guys
It
next
looks
week.
like
Enjoy
so
your
much
weekends.
meme.
Check the IRL chat and Discord if you want to
You
see
play
any
as a
pictures or
toy.
videos of what we're going
Yeah.
on at the expo. But